Hello everyone, good afternoon, good morning. Uh, let's continue the tourney. Mm, Or, I don't know. Let's do it unofficially because I really don't know what the rules are gonna be regarding crab walk. But I want to try this controller style crab walk. I have an emulated controller set up. And oh my god, it's so much faster. I don't think this is gonna be like valid, but I wanna try it for fun anyway, so let's see. Hey, in red shape, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. How do you get good at TLD? That's a very complicated question. I don't know. Like, if you have specific questions, just gotta play the game and get good at the maps. Get to know the maps. Map knowledge is very important. Then just practice specific mechanics, I suppose. Yeah, let's see how we are gonna do. Um, Let me just boot up a custom loper save. Yeah, not this one. We want the other spawn. Okay, there we go. But this looks like an evening spawn. I might restart it. Oh, that's a morning spawn. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna do. And now notice it's gonna be visible how much faster I walk. Like, come on. Like, you can see it by the naked eye, right? Like, the difference is insane. That's basically using emulated controller and holding it at the right direction. Like, oh man, come on, like, I'm just gonna fail this god because it's so much faster. Look at this difference. It's actually, I measured it. It depends on the angle of how you're holding the pad. I think this is like like holding it almost straight, just slightly to the left or the right side, and it's like over 40% faster of regular walking. Like, you can just see it, how much faster I walk. It's just broken in my opinion, but I really want to try how fast they can be with this, honestly. Like, with some good coffee and weather luck, I think you could finish it under 15 hours maybe. So basically right now I am using a combination of mouse and keyboard, but I'm using a emulated controller with the keyboard keys, so it's a really weird setup, and honestly don't feel comfortable using this in general. I just think it's broken, but let's see. It's not banned yet. There's a discussion going on. I would expect it to be banned, but who knows. Like, some people said they don't think it's an advantage, and today's stream is gonna be a proof that this absolutely is a huge advantage. Like, come on, like, you can see it. This game is 90% walking, so this is huge. This is just game breaking in my opinion. Hey Perry, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Why is an emulated controller walking so much faster than WASD? I honestly don't know, but like, it has something to do with crab walk, right? Walking straight is the same speed. There's no difference. But it's something with how the game calculates speed when you are moving diagonally. And, controller is much more flexible in diagonal movement than keyboard is, because with keyboard you can only move straight or diagonally in like 45 degrees in either direction. And yeah, if I move 45 degrees exactly with the controller, it's exactly the same as keyboard, so it's not really about the controller itself, but rather the angle at which you're walking. And if you're walking in like mostly straight, but just slightly to the left, the difference is just huge for some reason. So it's just some kind of an in-game bug. It could in theory be fixed by Hinterland, but yeah, there's a lot of in-game bugs right now. I highly doubt they would prioritize this. After all, it's easy to not do it if you don't want to, right? Like, first of all, keyboards are barely affected. It's just the good old crab walk, right? I can switch to keyboard and you will be able to see the difference, right? Right now I'm walking with the controller and I'm gonna switch to keyboard. You can see the difference, it's huge. Like, wow. It's just visible to naked eye. You don't even have to measure it, but with keyboard it's more like... Right, I don't think I have this set up properly. Let me just fix one thing. I am having this improperly set up to the right side. Let me just fix that real quick. Because to the right side I was still walking similar to the keyboard. Okay, now it should be fine. Yeah, I want to walk this way. Yeah, again, it's just extremely fast. Yeah, it's visible. It's just very visible. This is... I think it's like 40 to 45% faster than regular walking. Compare that to keyboard grab walk, which is only like 4% faster, right? 4% was barely worth it, but it was still nice. But this is... I actually forgot to sprint. I forgot I can also sprint. You know what? Maybe let's just do a run without sprinting. Let's just grab walk all the way. See how far we get. And Shabby, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's a substantial difference, like 40%. It's just crazy. My PB is like 22.5 hours, right? If I did this instead, it would probably be like 15.5 hours instead. That's just crazy. The difference it makes. So yeah, like, personally, I hope it will be banned, like, crab walking completely, but I know it caused a lot of chaos. It created a lot of chaos for the organizers and everything, so we'll see. There's multiple things that have to be considered, right? Like, they can't be expected to have to go over all the runs manually to check them, because that's just not feasible. But personally, I would just trust anybody competing for rank 1 in this challenge to not use something this broken, and like, people are gonna watch it, right? Everybody has to stream it or record it. So I would just leave it up to the viewers to notice this. It's very noticeable. Like, nobody can pull this off by accident. And I'm not just talking about the speed, like, they would have to ban the crab walk, right? So like, you would just have to walk straight. But yeah, let's see, like, how fast are we gonna be on our first try, without sprinting even. If I wanted to sprint, I would kind of need a different setup, because yeah, I am using like 6T and Y to move forward, left, right with the controller, or with the emulated controller. So I'm nowhere near shift. It's just kind of annoying to sprint with this. But yeah, I'm just using it as a demonstration of this exploit. So I don't think I'm gonna need like a permanent setup for this, especially not for this tourney. I wonder where I could use it, just for fun, but I don't know if I would want to use this even in like casual runs, because the problem for me is that like you need the controller, right? If you're normally just playing on PC, you will use like mouse and keyboard. And having to use this controller to achieve higher speeds just feels really exploited to me, but Guess it depends on the person. You can see it really nicely here, right? Right now there's no wind. Poor Bash, poor Bash. Welcome in Loop, hope you're doing well. You could say like no wind, straight surface, how much faster it was. You can even hear it, right, on the steps. Welcome in Loop. We're trying the console crab walk just to see how broken it is, and it's even crazier than I thought, honestly. Like, it's insanely fast. We're trying to do a run without sprinting completely, just with this exploit. And it's just extremely fast. I'm gonna switch to keyboard here while I'm inside, because I'm just more comfortable with it. Meaning that you're using a controller? Yeah, I'm using a controller emulator, so like I bound some controller keys and controller movement to keyboard.
Come on.
And I'm just using that because why the hell would I buy a controller just for this? I mean, come on. Why buy a controller when you can emulate it, right? Plus, I don't think it will be like allowed because the point of today's stream is to show precisely how broken this is.
What have we here?
I don't really want this. I don't want to pick it up. You thought this challenge was really corrupting me. What do you mean? You're the one corrupting me, Luke. Don't worry. You got monopoly on corrupting me. Glad to hear I didn't switch to the controller side. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. That's not gonna happen, honestly. Even though this is broken, like I don't imagine myself using it in casual runs like ever, because it's just insanely strong, right? Like, take a look at this. Do you see the difference? You have to see the difference, right? Do you see how much faster I'm walking? It's just crazy, right? To me, the most surprising thing is that like several people said they don't think there's an advantage because there's always going to be differences between controllers and keyboards. The second part I agree with, but this is like a huge difference. And it has a simple solution, just ban the crab walk, and that's basically it. Like, nothing else is needed, in my opinion. Ban the crab walk and just trust people that they will not use it. I'm totally fine with that. If anybody achieves a suspiciously fast time, then obviously everybody's going to take a look at the run and see that it was used anyway. So I don't really see the issue. And you can see the buttons actually. I didn't even notice that. Now that I have a torch out, you can see the controller buttons. Is really strange. Everything else is way slower. Not everything, not everything. Some things are faster on a controller. But I would say like aiming with a bow is a nightmare on controller. I don't know how people do that. It's just... in general, just moving camera is just so much worse than with a mouse. And Walter, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are trying to use a controller crab walk, which was recently discovered to be much faster by Ruak. And the difference is even crazier than we originally thought when Ruak discovered this. Because he was testing it with like one particular angle, and you really need to hold the stick in a specific angle to get the most of it. If you hold it in an exact 45-degree angle, then it's basically the same thing as keyboard. But if you're holding it like mostly forward, which is just slightly to the left or to the right, you go like over 40% faster. It's insane. Most important thing, picking up sticks is slower. I mean, yeah, you have to move your camera, right? So I would say it's slower, but it depends on the person. Like some people are really good with controllers when they get used to them. Personally, I am not used to controllers at all, so I'm definitely not one of those people. But yeah, I think like if the difference was like a couple percent, that would probably be acceptable, right? You could use the argument that it's just a difference between controllers and mouse and keyboard, and there's always gonna be differences. But this is just huge because this is mostly a walking game, right? Like, especially this challenge, 90% of what we're gonna do is walking, and if you're just like almost 50% faster walking, that's not playing the same game, in my opinion. Let's see if I can do the rope jump with this setup. I'm not really used to this. Oh, there we go, I actually did it. But I need to switch to keyboard because I don't have my keys set up properly.
Goddamn freezing.
Yeah, but the difference is just insane. So we are trying to do a no sprint run. We're literally just using this exploit and not even sprinting. And we'll see how much difference it makes. You're so uncomfortable with using a controller, you stop playing TLD on Xbox and switch to PC. That and console releases are slower. Yeah, exactly. Like, I haven't used
It worked.
controllers since like almost PS1 era. I played a little bit on PS2. That was not mine, but you know, just like friends' plays and stuff. But that was a long time ago. And since then, I'm not really used to controllers at all. 50%? Yeah, almost. I was testing it off stream. I don't remember the exact... Ooh, like, nice. I like this. RNG matches. I'll definitely take that. I was testing this off stream. I think it's like over 40% faster than regular walking. Compared to only like 4% faster for PC, so like the difference is huge. I said it earlier, you probably weren't here yet. My current PB of 22.5 hours would probably be like 15-16 hours if I use this. So the difference is just insane. Oh my god, it feels like I'm sprinting sideways, it's just crazy. Oh, I shouldn't have made more water, that was a mistake. I wanted to make some teas. Well, I'm just gonna take this and make some teas instead. I'm curious how quick a run like this can be. Obviously there's still gonna be a lot of RNG, right? Like always. So there might be restarts, but so far it was pretty good. We got fog, now it ended. But there's still no wind. We still need to find some coffee. I would just go to Signal Hill. I wonder how much this comparison matters because like I'm not gonna sprint, so obviously this is not as optimal as it could be. I'm just kind of curious to see like if simply using this is faster than actually doing it without this controller, crab walk and sprinting. And my setup doesn't really let me sprint very easily. I would have to kind of rebind keys. I could just rebind W, ASD temporarily and just bind controller keys to it. What was that? Did the wolf kill it? Okay, there's a wolf. I didn't even hear him. Do you even remember the last time you played a run long enough to get archery 5? Look, I don't even remember the last time I played a run where I had a bow. I don't even play with a bow anymore. Feels weird. I forgot how to shoot. I'm gonna have to do a run that's like focused on killing wildlife. That would be fun. I'm just gonna switch to keyboard here because I'm not used to goading this with a controller. I'll be moving much faster. I don't really want it here because there's an increased chance that I will screw it up. I mean, most of my runs were like this tourney, then the previous tourney. Between that, I did like what? I did the caveman, where I couldn't use the bow anyway. And I did some speedrunning of As the Dead Sleep, where I also didn't need anything because it was glitched As the Dead Sleep because there's it's completely bugged right now. So like you can do Pilgrim As the Dead Sleep. I'm really interested in trying that again. I just need to learn where all the stims are on Pilgrim to get the best possible time. But I don't want to waste too much time on it. It's not particularly interesting to run a Pilgrim speedrun, honestly, but I want to make use of the exploit while it still exists. It's not gonna be possible to finish As the Dead Sleep nearly as quickly once it gets patched. Then again, who knows when we're gonna get some more patches. I mean, we didn't get an update in like 2 months, right? I'm almost certain we're gonna get an update this month. We just have to. If we're not getting an update this month, then I don't know. Next one has to be close. Yeah, I mean, originally they wanted to release stuff like every 2 to 3 months, right? But they might not be sticking to that schedule anymore, so like, who knows? They could just decide that they will make a larger update around the winter and just not give us anything for 6 months, but I think that's relatively unlikely. And they will probably want to release something in December because they almost always do. So I'm thinking if they want to still release 2 updates this year, the first update... Oh, come on, really? That could have been coffee. The first update should be this month, right? Otherwise, it's just not gonna be spaced out very well. Yeah, like next Dev Diary, but in the past few times they released the diary like a couple days before they actually release the update, or even on the same day. So if they're gonna do the same thing, basically if I will see they publish a new Dev Diary, I'm just gonna assume there's going to be an update very soon. Right, let's do some cooking. This tea is kind of unfortunate. It could have been coffee, but yeah, whatever. Hey Sakurai, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You think new Vegas radio songs fit well to TLD gameplay? No, I don't think that. Why? You mean because of my sound redeems? Or just a bunch of songs I put in? Of course, no coffee as usual. You know what? Let me just take a new torch, I guess. I could be abusing this exploit inside as well, but I just don't like my key binding, so right now I'm using keyboard again, just moving at a regular speed. No coffee. Typical. Go check on my teas. Oh man, I almost forgot this. Oh right, I didn't pick up the can opener, my bad. That's a small mistake, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, this run is just kind of an experiment. So we'll see how it goes. Ooh, a second ski jacket. I guess I can take that, but... Okay, never mind. 22%. I'm not even gonna bother. Yep, no coffee. Still, could get some in the basement, but probably not. We'll see. Let me put this in. Maybe some water we could use. Boil this. Check the basement.
Where's the good stuff?
That's not the good stuff. I was hoping for a bandage there. Oh, come on! 2 teas, really?
That'll come in handy.
Well, it doesn't matter since we're doing this run as an experiment, but if this was like a real run, that would be very frustrating. Yes, poor Bash. Poor Bash just getting teased all the time. And so many clothes. I don't even need the clothes. It's kind of annoying to see. And I have like 4 minutes to do nothing. Because I could make some more birch bark, whatever, why not? Let's just get the warming up bonus right away. And head out. Can I say... Okay. I will try. Tuo fa l'americano. There we go. You are very much welcome, Luke. Adorable. I know, right? Totally was. You are welcome. Come on, this song has better instrumental quality than modern day. Yeah, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Too bad we don't have a song request day today. What was that? I heard a weird sound. Yeah, too bad we don't have a song request day today. You could just put the song on, turn them on. I don't have them on. They will be on Friday. Fridays are song request days, so Loop, you're not the goldie, so you're gonna have to remember, bookmark that link or whatever, and put it on Friday. So I'm gonna have to go to Signal Hill, since I still don't get any coffee. But what's interesting, we still have like half hour fatigue here. That's pretty cool. At least we're not gonna be over encumbered. And we don't even care about ankle sprains, since we don't plan on running. Oh man, even this walking uphill is just insane. Feels like I'm walking on a straight surface or something. I really wonder how it's gonna feel walking against the wind. I'll probably walk at regular speeds or something like that. Come on, coffee, coffee, coffee. There we go, we got coffee. So, what else do we have here? Some tomato soup. I would like this flare. Maybe some bandage, never mind. And let's check this for another coffee. Maybe we'll get lucky. That's not coffee. Oh my god, I'm not used to maneuvering these places at such speeds. It just feels so strange. I'm gonna try and use it inside the dam. I have not used this inside buildings so far. I want to see what the difference will be there. Because you typically walk like 40% faster, slower in buildings, so I wonder how this is gonna interact, if it's gonna cancel out, or if we're gonna still be a little bit slower. Have to remember to redeem Osaracino on Friday. Yeah, sure thing. On Friday we will have song redeems on. If I don't forget, of course. But I really shouldn't. Osaracino. That's what I said. That's exactly what I said, Luke. Ten out of 10, always, always. Hey Packer, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are trying the new controller crab walk thingy, and it's insanely broken. Hacker, can you notice the speed difference? I mean, right now it doesn't matter because I'm walking downhill, right? But once I walk on flat surfaces, like, can you see the speed difference with emulated controller? Like, you have got to see it, right? It's just so crazy. I'm loving it and hating it at the same time. I wish it was something I could just do with a keyboard. It feels like, you know, too elaborate of a setup to use different hardware just to use this. There just doesn't feel like playing the game anymore. Typically I like exploits in games. I just see them as another tools to use to gain a little bit of advantage, unless they are like really broken, right? If it's something like duping these in Furlor Muscat, that's a bit too much. Oh man, I feel so fast even inside. Thank you for the shout to Packer Loop. Yeah, how much do we have? We have only 6, really. I'm gonna have to go here as well. And it's really convenient how I don't have to worry about carry capacity since I wasn't sprinting. Okay, 7 is actually pretty poor yield from this cave. Because there's at least 8 or 9. But it's not really gonna matter at these speeds. You stream like once a month, if that. So I've gone this Sarah route. Sarah also streams only like once a month. Somehow it's harder to pick up sticks when I'm using this combination.
Find some place
Yeah,
to escape
actually I
this
haven't
cold.
seen you on for a while, Packer. Maybe you're just streaming when I'm at work or asleep, I don't know. But I swear it's been more than a month since I've seen you stream. So I must have missed the Rare Packer stream. It's so many chances to stream, but I feel kinda stressed when streaming. I know, I get you. I feel the same. And I make many stupid mistakes because of it, like... I never really burn my teeth when just playing, you know, but when I'm streaming it happens shockingly often.
Too cold to think.
And yeah, of course I feel stressed because I have loop here, right? It's really hard to stream when loop criticizes your every move. It's incredibly stressful. Since I'm such a nice person, I always want to do good by her, and nothing's ever enough for her. Really, really unfortunate. Exactly. Poor Bash. First time you entered Blackrock, once ready with 100 plus and you totally freaked out. Nice. Yeah, I remember my first stream. I don't know if it was Kimmy or Blades who like raided me, just as I was about to be mauled by a bear. That was also really unfortunate timing. Wow, I don't think I'm gonna be level 2 cooking by the time I reach for second airfield, because I barely have to warm up like this. It's just crazy.
Excellent.
Come on, give me some coffee. Be nice. I'm not sure I actually need coffee. Actually, it doesn't matter, right? I don't need any coffee. Maybe we should just go. Why am I bothering with this? I don't need coffee because I'm not sprinting, so like, why should I care? Right, we already got one coffee and that's all we need. We're gonna roll with that. Oh my god, this is so much faster. Look at this. Wow. They're saying my presence here is not encouraging you. Well, take a guess, Luke. Take a guess. Yeah, and thank you for the shout to Shabby. Didn't really know he streamed either. Or maybe I know, but I forgot because I'm a Goldie. I forget everything. You have your max rate set to 15 people now. That's all you can handle. Nice, yeah. Well, if it like stresses you out, then that's not a bad idea. Once has an amazing skill at reading people when they're about to die. Did the same with you too. I mean, you're always about to die, Luke, so you can't really blame Once for that, right? So, -1. Probably gonna spend one of these. Oh, shush. Never. So, oh, I have all this herbal tea we can make. I can just work on that. And I can make one coffee, so let me do that. Grab this soup. Totally non-monetize. Oh yeah, I see, I see. Non-monetize mainly because you're lazy, yeah. I see. More relaxed way of streaming, pretty healthy. Yeah, true. I mean, I also just stream for fun, really. Like, what little I earn from streaming, I'm just probably gonna spend on subs in other channels, so I don't really care about the money I make from it. I just put it back in. I really wouldn't want to be dependent on the income from streaming. That just seems really stressful because it's, you know, it's unpredictable. So I'm not a big fan of that. The unpredictability of income is what's really stressful to me personally. I'm just gonna drink. Wait, I don't wanna. Damn, that was a mistake. And Chinia, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I guess I can make some more. Come on. And I just want to pick this up. I don't think I'm even gonna eat it. Just drop this, drop this. You don't need either of those. Let me make some torches. Thank you for the shout to Chinia. Kakapupu, exactly. let me make some more birch bark. This finishes. And let's head out. Let me drink another birch so I get some health regen going. And yeah, apparently you can transfer these regen bonuses from birch barks across saves, which is pretty cool. Obviously broken, obviously not allowed for this tourney or in general, but yeah, quite interesting. I actually noticed that during the first tourney, but like I didn't even know it was a thing. I assumed it was just a UI bug, but it's not a UI bug, it's actually giving you the entire bonus. Sounds like we got a blizzard. I'm kind of still thinking of carrying on. Okay, it's not a blizzard. Let's see where we get. You feel some responsibility when people pay for things, even if you enjoy to stream. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I understand, like, if people buy a sub and wanna hang out with you and everything, and then you don't stream at all, it's kind of weird, I guess, yeah.
There's gotta be something useful in here.
Yes, finally, that's all I wanted, bandage. Give me this. Okay, I guess I don't even care about the potential coffee there, I'm just gonna go. Doesn't work, you've just written. So I can say it out loud for you, Luke. Kakapupu. Does that help? Damn it. There we go. We got our Chineya. Okay, one more birch bark maybe. It's gonna be 2 more teas that we'll get. But I barely need them. This is a really relaxing run. Because of this speed hack. You have a bad feeling about Thursday. Oh, nice, nice. There's gonna be a lot of kakapupu. You can bet on it. Also, Thursday is tomorrow, in case you don't know. And let me shout you out. Tomorrow we will be playing co-op with Loop. Portal 2 co-op on her channel, so go check her out if you want to see some of that. We say co-op or coop, I'm not sure what you mean. Because TLD was not painful enough, but thanks. Of course, anytime we'll... Co-op, yeah, well that's how would you say it in English. Not sure how it's in Italian. Yeah, same, yeah. Ooh, wow, this wind really changes a lot. I definitely feel it. Wow. I feel like I'm walking the same speed as with a keyboard now. Unexpected. Dash, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Look what we are testing, Dash. We are testing the controller crab walk. Wanna see how much faster it is. And oh man, it's even more broken than I expected. It's crazy. Am I still warm? Okay, we can use this. Thank you for the shout to Tash.
Can't feel my feet.
Is it really cooperation or is someone lazy and someone else has to work harder? I know Chinia, right? But Let's try and be nice to her. You know, she's not gonna learn, so why bother? You have to work harder, but she's a saboteur. Look at this, yeah, she's both lazy and delusional. Oh well. Oh god, you're pulling the tournament. No, come on. You don't really have to do anything. Like, just bend the crab walk and trust people that they won't use it. If anybody achieves a suspiciously fast time, then pretty much everybody will notice anyway, so... Like, I don't think there's any more action needed from you guys. You don't have to, like, overreact or worry about it, in my opinion. We're just doing an unofficial run here, just for fun. I wanna see how much difference it makes.
Come on.
It's 2023, we say Delulu. Oh, yeah, Delulu. Delulupable.
Alright.
So, what's the +1, +1, +1? I'm gonna have to use one of these probably. Why not? Let's see. We even found this coffee. Like, this is actually a crazy good run. I actually found 2 coffees. I could have found more. I didn't even search the dam, so pretty crazy. Delulupable sounds accurate. Totally. Wait, I don't think I have a... Whoops. What did I press? Yeah, I didn't even have a hat, so this is actually useful. Let me drop this. If actions cannot be replicated, it's considered unofficial record. Yeah, but people can replicate this. All you need is a controller, right? That's the whole point. Why this is a kind of an issue, because it's not the same for everyone. I can actually just use another torch. I have plenty of matches. There's the flower. Must not forget that. Skillet. I can search this for more coffee, I suppose. Not that it really matters.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Replace that. I'm still missing oil, right? Where's the oil? There it is. Hey Rag, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. We are testing the crab walk right now. And oh man, it's even more broken than we thought. So, what I found out off stream is that the angle at which you walk really matters. And that's why it is slower on keyboards, because on keyboards the angle is set at 45 degrees, right? But on controllers you can choose the angle by how you hold the pad, at which angle you hold it. And if you hold it at like just slightly to the left or slightly to the right and mostly just straight, it just becomes insanely powerful. $37, $35. Yeah, it's like it's only like 10%. How much would that be? Like 40 degrees, maybe slightly less. So between 35 and 40, so like almost straight. You just really need to angle it a little bit, and it's like 45% faster than regular walking instead of 20. It's just crazy if you hold it at the right spot. The difference is very large. You'll be able to see it when I go outside and walk. Like, the difference is large enough to be seen with naked eye. So, okay, I'm not sure why I did this. I don't have time for it now. Let's just go. I'll deal with this later. And we are doing just a fun run for science. I'm not even sprinting in this attempt. I'm just walking, but using the crab walk all the time. Yeah, on controller there's an angle that works best. Yeah, pretty much. You mean this game has problem like Doom speedruns, strafe angle problems? Exactly, Sakurai, yeah. Until now, we thought it was always the same. I discovered that strafing was like 4% faster, but it was on keyboard. And then Ruak did some testing with a console, which... Oh wait, this is... I have sprains, so I need to deal with him like this. And Ruak discovered that it's actually much faster on controllers, because controllers are more flexible with how they can strafe. Right, they don't always have to strafe in 45 degrees, they can choose how they strafe, and that's what makes them faster, basically. So now I'm using like a controller emulator, I'm not really using keyboard controls. And you can see how much faster I am. I can demonstrate it here again for everyone who came in later. Now I'm strafing with keyboard. And now I'm strafing with controller. You can see the difference, right? Keyboard, controller. It's just a huge difference. The Doom issue made you want to test this, yeah. I guess it's a common problem in games, right? Subnautica also has this with the Seamoth. You can even go in 3 directions in Subnautica, actually, right? So you can travel much faster with Seamoth if you go like straight, left, and up, and just angle your camera to the right and downwards. And this is basically something similar. They're going to say a lot of kakapupu to those who should have come to fix the roof. Wait, I think all afternoon and they didn't show up. Oh, you're leaving? Okay, thank you for stopping by, Chinia. And thank you for the shout to Raglu. Yeah, like the difference is very noticeable, right? Oh, we still have warm tea. That's nice. I thought my teas went cold by now. What's my cooking skill like? It's actually good, so we don't really need to stop if we don't want to. We can go all the way to far range here. I don't think I'll be stopping in poachers to warm up. But we'll see. I mean, I'm getting cold pretty quickly. UTC +3? I thought you were in Poland, no? Isn't that like +1? Or maybe it's the summertime, but then it should still be like +2, no? We will come back later. This difference is very interesting. CPAL. We'll come back later. This difference is very interesting. Okay, so you just copy-pasted by accident, I guess. You never stop learning in Bear streams. Oh, thank you, Luke. Thank you. This is not something you should ideally learn, I guess. This is more of a something you should be aware of, so you can avoid it, I guess. But like, it's up to you how you play the game. Obviously, if you play on controller, it's actually a lot easier to use this as an exploit. If I was a controller player, it would be a lot more tempting for me to use this in general. But since I need a controller or a controller emulator to actually pull this off, it just feels wrong to me as a keyboard player. Especially since I'm using like controller and mouse. It's a very strange combination, right? Hey Neo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's unofficial because I am trying the controller crab walk here, and I don't even know if it's going to, you know, be allowed. And look at this difference. Do you see it, Neo? Do you see how quick I am? I perfected the angle. This is actually over 40% faster than regular walking now, if you do it at the right angle with the controller. Like, it's almost like I'm running. Do you see it? It's really dark, but it's much faster than keyboard. Looks like we're getting clear weather. Here, Polar rest of Poland is in CT, which is CTC +1, +2 summer. Your clocks are set to 3 with no summertime to assert dominance. Also, you like to sleep in the morning. Oh, nice! So you have your own Ruak time zone. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna call this +3 time zone the Ruak time zone from now on. I think I heard some steps, but there shouldn't be anything in here. Yeah, now that it's a bit brighter, you can probably see the difference, especially here on the flat surface. The wind is helping me a little bit, but this feels like almost sprinting. We are doing a no sprint run this time, and we are probably 14 hours in. So this is probably gonna be like a sub 1 day without sprinting. It's crazy. How's my hypothermia? It's still fine. I think I can make it to the far range tunnel. Might need this though. There's probably gonna be some wolves in the way. I need to be careful because I have a sprained wrist. I don't think I wanna spend my single bandage on it. Yeah, I only have one. Not gonna waste it on a wrist. Even though we are not sprinting. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna spend it. I don't need it on ankles this time since this is a no sprint version of this run. You test the walk speed, sprain, no sprain. No, at least I don't have it marked down. I feel like I tested it and it didn't make any difference, but I just can't find it anywhere. Like I didn't mark it down. I tested if weight makes any difference, as long as you're like below encumbrance limit, and that didn't make any difference. I tested if exhaustion made any difference, that also didn't make any difference. But I don't have anything noted down for sprains. Okay, I think this is a good place to take out a torch. There can be some wolves here. How fast do you think it could be? I was playing around with it off stream. I think it's about 40 to 45% faster than regular walk, or about 30% in time reduction. So like if you could do the run in 24 hours walking straight, this would be like 7 hours faster. So you could do like 17 hours with this. So it's a huge difference, right? That's why I think we should ban it, because to me that is just an insane difference. And if somebody doesn't have a controller, then they can really use it. I mean, I'm using just an emulator, right? Like, you can download it for free, technically. You could set it up, but I don't know. To me, right now I'm playing like with a controller and mouse, and it's just such a weird setup, right? I don't really want to use this in general. I'm just doing this for science now. Just want to see how quickly we can finish. But it just seems to be really, really... powerful. Downloading software seems like TOS, I mean TOS, only if it's illegal, right? I don't mean any illegal software, of course. But there's like, there are open source project, you know, where you can emulate the controller stuff. It's not like you're stealing any actual controller property or whatever. Okay, test tool assisted speedrun. Oh, okay, I didn't know that was a thing. Exhaustion does make a difference if you're a 5... let me warm up here first. Give me a second. You're 5 kilograms over limit. Yeah, over limit, definitely it makes a difference. But I was just testing, like, if you are under the limit, right? Like, if you have 30 kilograms capacity and you have 20 kilograms of weight compared to 10 kilograms of weight, then it actually makes no difference. How cold is it here? This is gonna be a little slow. One call is probably not enough, but we shall see. I could just use the rest to warm up, maybe. We're gonna see. Let me just drop these. Let me drop these. And what else can I make? I can make some bird bark, some rose hips, why not? Yeah, I'm not running, Neo. I'm just doing, just out of interest, I'm doing a run when I'm not gonna do any sprinting at all. And it's still probably gonna be under 1 day because of how powerful this is. I think I can even make extra coffee, I just found so much. Question is, what are you running from? Stop and enjoy the view. Well, it's a speedrun loop. I know you don't understand, but yeah. Okay, I have 5 extra coffees. Oh my god. I found so much tea and coffee on this run. Of course, when I'm doing science now, I just find all this stuff. I would never find this on an actual run. I mean, technically it's a valid run as far as I know until it's banned, but still. It's not gonna beat my PB anyway because I'm not sprinting. But like, if I was sprinting, I could easily beat my current PB with this setup. It's just so powerful. Oh yeah, I also have this. I do not need this. So what else can I do? I don't really even need this anymore, I think. Do I? I still have so much tea and coffees. I'm gonna drop these. There's no time dealing with this. Let's just go like this for now. Wow. Here you can see it very well, right? Like, the difference is just crazy. Enjoy grilling marshmallows under Aurora. Make a bow, kill some bears, eat a moose. Oh. That'd be a nice change of pace, right? Absolutely insane speed. Actually getting an emulator and binding Q and E to strafing at specific angle would be something you would consider doing. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing, right? Because it's easy, the easiest way to actually figure out what's the optimal way. That's kind of what I'm doing, except I didn't bind it to convenient keys. I'm using like 6, T and Y, go straight, left and right, and I don't have anything else bound. Because I just couldn't bother, no. It's just for testing purposes. It's not the optimal layout, of course. I cannot really sprint easily this way because my fingers are like at the middle of the keyboard, so kind of have to reach really far to press the sprint buttons, and it's inconvenient. I don't really like the angle my hand is at when I do that. Oops, I don't want to do that. In Outer Wilds there are marshmallows. Yeah, I really want to play that. Really want to play that. I'm not sure why I'm dropping this. Like, I have not been over encumbered the whole round because I'm not sprinting, so I wasn't even exhausted. Shall we change the rules of tournament to change movement to digital inputs only? The problem is that you can still do this with a controller, right? It's just a bit easier to figure out with an emulator because you can just bind it to specific angles. But you can do exactly the same thing with a controller, right? When Rock discovered this, he was actually using a proper controller. So the problem is the crab walking itself, right? That's what we would have to ban to make it even for everyone. Controller on PC? Yeah, I'm using an emulated controller. Why can I not get up? So technically I'm using like a keyboard, but it's using controller inputs. But yeah, you can basically do the same thing by using controller, whether it's on PC or on console, it doesn't matter. It should be the same. Because the reason this happens is the angle at which you hold the movement piece. And on keyboard you can only do like 45 degrees, right, if you're strafing. You cannot do anything between, but controllers are a lot more flexible with this. Whereas we'll need to make people not use controller on PC. Yeah, it's about walking diagonally. It's not really about controllers. Consoles can do this as well. So basically, nobody would be able to, yeah, exploit only works crabbing. So like, my opinion on this stash is just ban crabbing. Just ban it. If you walk straight, it's exactly the same, right? This is walking straight with controller. This is walking straight with PC, yeah, with keyboard. You can see it's basically the same. There's no difference at all. So this is a purely crab walk exploit. So in my opinion, that's what should be banned. And you guys don't have to like worry about it, in my opinion, because anybody who would achieve a suspiciously quick time, people would watch the VOD, right? So like everybody would just notice that, hey, they used crab walk, it's not allowed, and the run would be DQ'd. So I think we can just use the honor system, and you can definitely scratch both of my PBs off the board because they used crab walk. We have to ban the keyboard crab walk as well. It's barely faster, right? But it's still like 4% faster, so that's my opinion on it.
Can't feel my hands.
Cats tried yesterday, she was able to get the same speed, might be different on Xbox. Because the angle matters, right, Rock? I only found out today that you need to hold it at like 40 degrees roughly. Wonder if we can modify game to disallow this. Definitely not, because you cannot modify the game for consoles, right? So any mods are just out of question, basically. And next, hey, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Technically, it is already banned under the
Never
no
felt so
exploits,
cold
right?
in my life.
Yeah, the problem is the no exploits. How do you define an exploit, you know? That's the age-old question, and the whole reason why it's so difficult to deal with this. And the whole reason I have so many questions every time a turn is about to start. How do you define an exploit? There's always like a gray area. Like, is micro harvest an exploit? Is T-juggling an exploit? People always have different opinions on this. Agreed, you've not had chance to review this properly until now. You can see how much faster it is. Yeah, it's even worse than I thought, Taj. Like, I only discovered this today because I was playing around with the optimal angle to walk with. Like, it's not necessarily this fast if you don't hold it under optimal angles, right? But under optimal angles, this is like the fastest way. And it's like almost 50% faster movement. It's huge, so I feel like people who said that they don't think there is an advantage didn't quite understand the implication here, and that's exactly why I'm doing this run for demonstration, because everybody can see that in a game that's like 90% walk-in, it's it's a game changer, right? Same should apply for rope jumping. Why do you think? I mean, rope jumping is just for style points. It saves like 2 seconds, right? I do it mainly for fun. Please do not ban rope jumping. I wanna feel cool when I do it. It's not really giving you any real advantage. Enjoy the deaths. Exactly, Rug, right? Like, I had like 5 deaths in a row. Exploits in your book are unintended mechanics of gameplay. Yeah, but you don't have like a manual or a rule book or anybody in Hinterland to consult, right? So how do you know it's not intended? That's sometimes, in some cases, it's easy to say, right? Like, this crab walking is 99% chance that this is not intended. So like, this is pretty safe to assume. But some others are much faster. T-Juggle is most exploited thing in TLD, but nobody will ban this because burnt teas are a pain, yeah. See, this is also another thing, like, it's all about convenience. Faster move speed is expected with certain angles. No, it's an exploit. Yeah, like, here it's pretty easy to say this is an exploit, right? Wasn't a joke, it's an exploit, we said no exploits. Yeah, but again, how do you define exploits? That's the problem. Like, it's not so easy. Unintended mechanics are usually not matching between platforms. Well, there's a lot of unintended mechanics that are matching, though. That's the issue again, right? Because yeah, like, if there's any difference between platforms, you clearly cannot use it in a tourney, in my opinion. Even if you had like an item that spawns on PC, let's say, and it doesn't spawn on consoles, like, it would feel unfair to be able to use it if it's a cross-platform challenge. That would give you unfair advantage. Hey Nadia, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the good luck. We're just doing like an unofficial run, just for science, with this console crabbing, and it's even more broken than I thought. Everyone can jiggle though, and are you sure it's an unintended mechanic? Exactly what I'm saying, Neo. Like, sometimes it's really hard to tell what is actually unintended. People think it's easy, but like, you start digging in, you start thinking about all the possibilities, and there's just gonna be things people disagree on. And that's why I always ask like 50 questions, you know, before a tourney starts, because
Come on.
you know, on one hand you don't want to use something that's not allowed. On the other hand, you don't want to not use something that everybody else is gonna use. Because that will give you disadvantage, right? Wow, we actually lost a lot of health. That was not very smart. And I am low on, like, water. Low on teas as well. Okay, let me just drink this, I guess. You don't think we can ban crab walking in general because holding the control exactly at 0 degrees angle? Oh, that's a good point, Ruag. That's a good point, but I think it's easy to see if you're walking straight, because this is me. I think you can see it. You can see it on the screen, right? This is me almost holding it exactly straight. And you can see I'm walking diagonally. This is me walking straight. You can see it on the screen. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Like, you need to walk straight, right? If you walk straight, and maybe just do this to check your run energy every now and then, that's probably not an issue. I don't think... This is probably fine. Well, probably. This is definitely fine. But if you're walking like this for extended periods of time, then you are crab walking, and that's the issue. In my opinion, that's where the line is for me, at least. If you don't jiggle the T-burns, yeah, exactly. Like, is it a mechanic? Is it an exploit? Nobody knows. That's exactly my point. It's so hard to know this sometimes. And now we're even moving on concrete, so we are even faster. This is like almost sprinting speeds, I would say. Difference is huge. Wonder if you use tools on PC and manage to spam left and right so well that the game counts as 0 degrees. Yeah, but then you wouldn't really gain anything from it, right? Like, if it's 0 degrees, you just go straight. So, oh no! I almost fell down. I switched to, like, proper keyboard controls now, because...
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
And Kirsten, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. The jiggle is an exploit. Mighty, welcome in as well. Hope you're doing well. The jiggle is an exploit, but it's so widely known, and Hinchel has been aware of this for so long without fixing it. Is it now an internet mechanic? Yeah, it's just insanely complicated to differentiate here, right? Like, I would say T-jiggling counts as a mechanic by now, because it has been like a vetted glitch or something that it's been in the game for so long now. It's just kind of acts as a mechanic, but you know, it's always more complicated. Like, what about stuff that has been in the game for long but is not super well known, right? It's just so difficult. Yeah, if everyone can do it, it is okay. See, for me, this would work perfectly, Sakurai. Like, if those were the rules, then I'd be fine with it. But that would include a lot of exploits, and it would include stuff like out of bounds. I would say banning stuff like that is fine, right? Out of bounds, duping, because that's insanely powerful, and it really changes the way you play. I think how powerful an exploit is also a strong consideration. To me, at least. That's how I view it, at least. Oh man, how much? I don't have any coffees. Ooh, this is bad. I might fall down here.
Place to escape this cold.
I don't think I can do this without. We'll see. Let's try this, but this is gonna be really funny here. Okay, I made it. Without coffee. I need to warm up. Come on, let's drink. Yeah, it's all very interesting what the community decides, yeah. I feel like people are quite split when I presented it in the Discord, but I think people didn't realize how broken it is.
Feel numb.
To me, like, it doesn't make sense to say, you know, there's gonna be differences between controller and keyboards, because this is like a major difference, and it is an exploit, right? If it was walking straight, there would be like nothing you could do, right? There'll be just like some huge glitch in the game where controllers like move generally faster, but fortunately that's not the case. It's only if you crab walk. Surprised nobody else started using the easier and faster route to get up here. And what is the easier and faster route? I mean, you have to climb the tree, right?
Goddamn freezing.
Oh man, this is not good. Am I gonna freeze to death? I really want to make it to Justice Hovel, but I will be really low on health by then. So let's see how far I can make it. My condition is not as great as I would like, so who knows. But it's night in the airfield, so I'm just gonna freeze really quickly no matter what. In tournament settings, whatever you do must be replicatable within other platforms without fault. I agree, right? But how can you be sure in these cases? To me, this is clearly something that shouldn't be allowed. But you can never be too sure about how stuff interacts, especially when the game has been kind of unstable lately. But yeah, anything obvious like this, in my opinion, shouldn't be allowed. If it is inherent problem with platform it is in, it must be counted separately. Yeah, agreed. 22% jump? What do you mean 22%? That was the original number you measured, right? But with optimal angle it's actually like 40 or something. It's just crazy. Huge difference. Yeah, it's 40, yeah. Like 22% was already alarming enough to me. But some people said it's just a difference between controller and keyboard. And like now if you can see, the 40% difference is just huge. Especially since the... Oh man, was that a redeem? That was a good one, that was a good one. Of course Kali did it. Kali always does the good ones. Welcome in, Kali, hope you're doing well. There's another fallen tree just a little further up the pad you can walk right to at the end. And then just walk across a rock to get to the first log bridge. It's only about 2-3 in-game minutes later. Basically impossible to miss the jump because there's no gap. Really? I'm gonna have to check it out. Oh man, we got an Aurora. There's some wolves nearby, so this is not actually so great. By the time I'm warmed up in the hut, the Aurora will probably be in full effect, so I'm gonna have to watch out for wolves. Okay, let me see. What's the time? Okay, this might not be a sub 1 day, but it's gonna be close. And without sprinting, without drinking any extra coffee, basically, I carried the coffee all the way here, I didn't even make it. I didn't need it with this exploit. Why is this unofficial? Because this finding is pretty fresh and it's kind of affecting the tourney, and we're kind of waiting what like LD, Tash and the panel decides, right? Because people were kind of split about whether to even allow this, which surprised me. To me, this should be banned. To me, this is just really powerful, right? But since we don't know, I mean, in theory, this could still be a valid run. But I mean, you guys can see how powerful it is, right? Like, to me, this should clearly be banned, and that's why I'm demonstrating it. It's more of a science run. I am really low on coal, though. I don't like that. Do I have any teas left? I still do. I haven't seen that approach to the harder gap before, so thanks. It now seems a lot less dangerous to pull off. Oh yeah, there's multiple approaches, right? Honestly, what I just did is not that safe as it looked, but you know, we are walking 40% faster, so we are also flying 40% faster in the air, so I would not try that with a regular walking speed, honestly. It's far more dangerous than it looks like.
This'll come in.
I prefer jumping from a rock on the left side, typically. But I didn't have any coffee because I am just walking everywhere, so... Oops, no, wait, you know what? I just want to make water. We really need more water. I am really low on water. Making my case for banning here really well. I know, right? Like, the best way to show that this is broken is to just demonstrate how it works. Because I tried to describe it in Discord, but like several people said that they don't think it's even making a difference. I just don't think people understood how much faster you can finish this challenge with this. Since you've seen it, you can tell now you will be requesting its banned. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you agreed, Tash, because this is just broken, right? I mean, everybody who's here can see it. Like, this is this just cannot be allowed in this challenge. It just affects it too much, and that's exactly why I'm showing it. Let me catch up with chat because it's yeah, you were AFK. Yeah, as usual, Loop. Thank you for the shouts. Yeah, you just realized. Yeah, I'm way faster, Mighty. You just came in. Maybe you missed it, but yeah. Yeah, if you missed any shoutouts, let Loop know. You were doing this skate jump to get a bigger distance, but have failed without sprint into a headwind. Yeah, if it's headwind or you're over encumbered or you're like exhausted, then it's a bad idea typically. So you kind of need to prepare ahead. It will affect any future speedruns too. Exactly. Neo, this is complicated. Like even on the actual like speedruns, right? For the challenges, everything that exists. I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that for actual speedruns they will have to split the categories. Because I don't know, like banning this forever is going to be complicated. I think since this is just like a community challenge, I know it's somewhat competitive, but I think like people can trust that anybody going for number one is not going to use it. And everybody who will get the fastest run, people can just watch the vote. So see if somebody did this, right? So I don't think it will go unnoticed anyway. Like, in order to actually benefit from this, you have to use it for most of the run. So you can just watch pieces of the vote and see if the person is doing it or not. You appreciate me streaming, you really do. Thank you, Tash, thank you. You used controller on your try and didn't get any advantage. You even did the sideways thing in some wind, but didn't realize it was faster. Yeah, you need to hold it at a specific angle. Like, if you hold it at 45 degrees, you don't really gain any advantage compared to the keyboard. Right, because keyboard also does 45 degrees. So you need to hold it like mostly straight, just slightly to the left or right, and that's what basically makes the difference. And Method Man, welcome in, hope you're doing well. Wonder if Hinterland are even aware of it, not that it affects standard gameplay. I don't think they're aware of it, right? Like, I don't think they're aware of Kravolk at all. I discovered that it's faster like 4 or 5 months ago, maybe. I don't think it was public knowledge before that. At least I didn't see anybody using it ever. So yeah, in these 5 months, like, people kind of found out. I kind of shared it, and back then it was only like 4%, and I assumed everybody could do it, and it was the same for everybody, so it didn't matter too much, right? Because it was at least fair for everyone, but apparently it's not. And that really surprised me. I'm really glad Ruak tested it. I didn't even think that it could be this broken until Ruak tested it. It's just crazy. Yeah, you had no idea, Nadia. I don't think anybody did. If Intel don't care about their game, they should know this already and at least try to patch it. Yeah, they can't catch every bug though, right? This is something really difficult to catch, and it might be like related to game engine. So honestly, I don't think they will even fix this. They could probably fix this if they wanted to. They could like place movement speed caps, so you don't go over it if you are trying something funky. That would probably work. But this is the game's done in Unity, right? And this is a problem in like Subnautica as well, which is also made in Unity. It's just a problem with Unity engine in general, I think. But I don't know, I'm not an expert. It's only something you'd find out by speedrunning. Yeah. I found it out by just simply testing this kind of stuff, right? With a debug console. I don't have the mods installed right now, so I can't really show you, but like you can see your speed with the debug console, so that's the easiest way to test it. No one cares if it helps kill a bear, it would cheer on it then. Well, if you had like instant kills for bears, that would also be pretty broken, right? Now it's in the open, so no more controllers, guess you'll never enter a tourney. No, Nadia, you're misunderstanding. It's not about controllers, it's about the crab walk itself. It's perfectly fine to use a controller, right? Like, if we couldn't use controllers, consoles would never be able to... Whoa, what's going on? Oh no, what happened? I pressed something... Man... Oh man, I need some help from you console players now. How do you cancel how do you cancel auto walk on consoles? I don't know what I pressed. I can't stop walking. Okay, I could have just used my button on keyboard. It's fine. I figured it out. Yeah, but you don't have to worry about like it's not about the consoles or about controllers, it's about the crab walk itself. Yeah, it does it on keyboard, but on keyboard it's not nearly as powerful. On keyboard it's only like 4% faster, you can't even notice it, right? But on consoles it's anywhere between 4% faster, like keyboard, and up to like 40%. It makes a huge difference. And Beef, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I think you missed how we are determining the percent of speed increase. We are doing it with a console. I tested that off stream, but you can like open the debug console and it shows speed. Yeah, how is the 4% determined? Yeah, the same way. It just shows speed, right? So like I can give you the exact values. Just okay. Give me 1 minute. I have it noted down. Let me check it real quick. Where is it? There we go. Thank you for the shout to Beef. Yeah, so like a regular speed is like 4.73 something, probably kilometers per hour. And a regular crab walk on keyboard is 4.88. And the best possible crab walk is like 6.74, so it's just crazy big difference basically. And you can all see it like in the upper left corner of the screen if you have the console enabled, but right now we're just doing like a tourney run. I don't have the mods enabled at all. This is completely done without any mods or cheats actually, so that's also crazy, right? Like This is so powerful. Oh, consoles don't have auto walk, really? I didn't even know that. Analog inputs in Unity come in X, Y axis deflections, and if you map those onto a square, you could end up with a square root of 2, which is about 1.41. See? Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. So it could be like up to 41% speed increase. That checks out. That's probably it. If you perform a dead punch at button S, you're also moving faster, you swear. I don't even know what you mean, but it sounds like, yeah, like mashing buttons faster makes you go faster. I don't know. Console really suffers, you never realize until you move to PC. Yeah, that's the limitation of controllers, right? Like, you have fewer buttons, you usually can't even rebind them. That's kind of a bummer. I definitely prefer PC. I have to click the left stick down to start auto walking. Just move the opposite way with the same stick to stop auto walking. Yeah, so I guess it exists, right? You have to enable auto walk in the menu. That's a good point, Nadia, yeah. Like, auto walk actually has a setting, right? It's like if you go into options, I think it's probably controls? No? So let's try accessibility. Yeah, there we go, auto walk, right? So we need to enable this. If we disable this, the button doesn't even work. So make sure that's enabled. And yeah, if it's not in the menu, then maybe it's not on console. You can rebind on PC only some keys. Auto walk is in accessibility. Pretty sure I can rebind auto walk though. See, there's auto walk here. I use that. So you can rebind it. Starfield just came. I think if games are updated to make controls actually digital to analog method, you press right and the game makes it increase from neutral to right side angle, not instantly. Yeah, that would be nice, right? That would definitely help keyboards. So what's the standing on tap sprint?
Die if I don't warm up.
Personally, I would say tap sprint should be allowed. We could consider it an exploit, but tap sprinting is commonly widespread among speedruns. Like, you can see it in TLD speedruns, they are typically used. Even like if you check some Zach's videos on speedruns, I think he uses step sprinting too. It's just a common thing to use. It can be considered an exploit though, so like, you know, it depends how you look at it. Personally, I would allow it because you can do it. Oh, come on. You need to redeem a moose here, not a bear. Come on, loop, come on, loop. Yeah, so in my opinion, since you can use it on both consoles and PC, it should be fine, right? Besides, it also makes kind of sense, right? Like, if you jog somewhere, then you can you run slower, but you can run for faster than if you sprint your hardest, even IRL. So to me, it's pretty, like, it's annoying to tap sprint, but I think it's fine. Can it be done on console? You should verify with like Cats or somebody who's on console, but I'm like 99% sure you can tap sprint on all platforms. If you can't, obviously it has to be banned, right? Any difference between consoles and PC shouldn't be allowed, but I'm pretty sure it's possible to do. Remind shooting the revolver while picking up feather. You're more tired than you feel, yeah. You weren't watching as usual, Pejore, man, I'm forgetting words as well. Damn. Oh man, is this still burning? Wanna start another fire and just see what time we get. I do another crowning a little bit too. I see. Are there moose with auroras? There shouldn't be, but the game's buggy right now. I have seen moose during an aurora, I have seen rabbits and deer during auroras, so these days you can get them during auroras, but they shouldn't spawn. U tap sprint, it now brings into question if the benefits are equal. What do you mean if the benefits are equal? With T tap sprint might help more. What do you mean with T? I'm not sure what you guys are talking about at all right now. Let me just start this cooking. So we need to make some coffee. I'm gonna have to grab some water most likely. Or will I? Well, I have... yeah, I need the water. I need the water. But I can start making some... Wait, no, this is wrong. My bad. My bad. Let me do this again. We want to do this on a skillet. And in here. And here I want to make some porridge instead. Maybe your rules aren't the end of wisdom, but beginning of it. Yeah, maybe. Okay, what else do I want to do here? Third coffee and pancakes. And let me just go and fetch some more water now. Separate PC and console pips in tourneys. I feel like that would just split the categories too much, right? We already have issues in some categories like Voyager. There's only 3 people competing. And if you further split it, it's gonna be causing issues. I really feel like the only issue is this crab walking, and if you ban that, you solve all the problems. So that's what I would do, personally. At least for now. Obviously there can be more problems in the future, but like we can get to that when that actually happens. Okay, this should be the last porridge, I think, right? We have 2 porridge. Let me make this second pancakes. With coffee, tap sprint lower stamina by 2 arrows instead of 3. Yeah, but like that's true for coffee in general, right? It's even if you're walking or anything. Okay, I think we're gonna be slightly over 24 hours here, but it doesn't matter. Still crazy good without sprinting, right? I think these are the last pancakes I need to do.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
That should be the last one. Let's drop it, see the time. I think this is gonna be about 24 hours roughly. But that's without sprinting, so it's like crazy powerful. Wait, I didn't make one coffee? Okay, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's pretend we did. So I guess this run isn't official now because I forgot to make one coffee somehow. I just want to see the time. It's gonna be about 1 day. Yeah, so it's 23 hours, 20 minutes without any sprinting whatsoever in the entire run. That's crazy, right? And now let's try it with sprinting maybe. And it's just gonna be us instant PB. But obviously unofficial still. We'll see. If PC tap sprint and it causes stamina to last 40% longer than when console tap sprints, you don't know if it does, but the rest is the question. Definitely beef, but how do you test it? It's always difficult to test anything on consoles, that's the problem, right? On PC you can just help yourself with mods and all kinds of stuff, and it really makes testing easier, but how do you truly know it's the same on console? You can make the same argument for anything, right? Any piece of loot you pick up, you find a flare somewhere, and it might never spawn there on console because there's some bug or something. That could happen, potentially. That would mean we would have to run again. You're sure everyone in the top sport are crab walking? Yeah, like my run, if crab walking is banned, my run is DQ'd. Blade's run is DQ'd. But both me and Blaze already agreed on it, I think, that we are fine with it. Like, if you need to ban crab walking to keep the tourney fair, it's fine. And I absolutely don't mind losing my runs. Like, we have still, what, over 2 weeks, right? So I'm totally fine running again. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get another great time in those 2 weeks. So I'm totally fine with nullifying all my runs because of crab walking. How can it be proven that they didn't crab walk? A lot of peeps don't stream and maybe cannot record gameplay. Well, to my knowledge, you do need to record gameplay to to post a time, and even if you don't, it's still about trust, right? Like, yeah, sure, they can crab walk, but they can also cheat. They can do anything, right? So it's about trust. Like, if we are trusting them to not cheat in any other way, then why would we not be trusting them with this either? It's the same principle, right? No matter what, there will be crab walking with controller. How do you not do diagonal at some point? Yeah, I explained this a while ago, right? If you do crab walking, you actually walk diagonally. Let me demonstrate it here.
I'd eat
If
anything
you do
for
crab
that
walking
now.
to the point where it's beneficial, it's gonna turn you diagonally, right? If you're walking slightly to the left or to the right, it's just gonna be something like this, right? It's not gonna matter. But if you are crab walking where it benefits you, you walk like this. Like, you can see it, you're not going straight. So it's very easy to see for the viewer when you're crab walking. So it's really not gonna be an issue to spot, in my opinion. Yeah, madness. At 12 minutes for coffee, still madness. Yeah, it's 23 hours with no sprinting. It's crazy. And let's see how good we can get with sprinting. I'm just gonna have to rebind some keys. I'm gonna rebind W. Where is it? I'm gonna rebind this for something else for now. Wait, go away. Backward can stay. This should go to T. This should go to Y. And now I'm gonna use these keys for the console instead, and it's gonna be a lot easier for me to sprint and everything. And we're gonna see how that works. Let me just rebind the console keys as well. So up should be W. Left should be A, and right should be D. There we go. Let me just double check that it works.
All I can think about is food.
Wait, it doesn't work. Why does it not work? Oh yeah, okay, I need to restart the game, I think. For some reason the game doesn't recognize it, so let me restart the game real quick. And Chinia, hey, welcome back. No, we just finished the run. Even a 0.5 increase in speed can make a huge difference in time because of the length you're walking. Exactly, yeah, true, Mighty. I mean, if it was the same for everyone, it wouldn't matter that much, right? Because everybody would be able to do it anyway. So, like, then it's a matter of whether you allow it or not. Whether you consider it an exploit that should be banned or an in-game mechanic. There's always a gray zone. I suppose crab walking can be considered an exploit, right? So we can just ban it anyway. Nice. Well, if you ever crab walk, you'd not even know how to do it advantageously. Yeah. As I just mentioned, right? Like, you would see you are walking diagonally, and you would see you would walk much, much faster. Yeah, the speed difference is insane. Let me confirm that my rebound controls work now.
I could eat anything.
Okay, there we go. So now I can use WASD to emulate the controls of a controller, and we're gonna do like a whole run with sprinting. And if you're gonna get similar luck to this run, it's just gonna be absolutely crazy time. We're absolutely gonna shatter our PB because we're moving faster, right? So it should be obvious, I guess. It should be obvious that that's gonna be possible. Any PC user can record it, not sure on console. Yeah, I have no idea how that works on console. There's no way to be sure about this for people who are not recording their runs. Exactly, yes. But there's no way to be sure about anything when people don't record their runs, right? I don't want to do afternoon snowy starts. Let me try again. Like, they could also be cheating, right? They could be using mods. There's gotta be some element of trust. So, like, if the organizers are okay with people not recording the runs, then it's the same principle, right? Whether you trust them to not use mods or whether you trust them not to crab walk if it's explicitly banned. It just needs to be understood for everyone that it's banned. And then if somebody uses it anyway, then they are clearly breaking the rules. That's what you're saying. Not all peeps are capable of recording. Yeah, true. This is an afternoon run. I don't want to use that. Also, it's really windy. You can do clips on console, but not the whole records unless streaming. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you have to be streaming, right? Yeah, and I guess not everybody's able to stream. Like, I wasn't really able to stream until I got better upload speeds because, yeah, my previous upload speeds I'd probably be able to stream, but then like, you know, it might. Oh my god, really? Is it snowy again? I might not be able to do it on like 720p, and many people might be in the same situation. So I didn't even bother streaming until I was able to do it on 720p. At least that's how it used to be. Not sure how it is now. Been off console for like a year, yeah. Man, my mouse is kind of broken. I really need to order a new one. Sometimes my clicks don't register. Sometimes it clicks twice. It's a few years old mouse and I used it heavily, so I'm not surprised it's kind of breaking at this point. I'm kind of scared to go diagonally now because I move so much faster. I'm probably gonna sprain or something. You mean this is a pretty nice community and you don't think anyone would lie about this? Exactly. Exactly, Lube. Like, why would you cheat during the tourney, right? Like, I don't know, if somebody wants to win that badly, I don't know. And you forgot how you were going to end the sentence. Probably except bash or something. But if they did lie, we would quarter them. Yeah, that's a good good idea. At least they'd be useful then, right? Sounds like a dying mouse, yeah. Probably is. Cash prizes can bring out the worst in people. I agree, Christine, but I mean, $50 is like nice motivation, but you know, it's not like a life-changing amount.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Are you really gonna cheat over it? Like, if it was like 50,000, I am sure there will be like people willing to cheat, right? But this is just a small community challenge. It's supposed to be like a motivator for you to do as well as you can, but cheat over it, I don't know. Seems like too much.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
You could also argue that curve walking is a skill, but the control is a bit broken. I mean, I think most exploits do take a little bit of skill, right? Crab walking is not that difficult. I mean, you have to get used to walking diagonally where you want to, but it's honestly relatively easy to pick up as far as exploits go. It's one of the easier ones. Stuff like rope jumping is definitely harder, right? And it doesn't even help you that much. Now that I made you think about the mouse, you realize that your mouse has a joystick that you could use for this. Really? Nice, nice. And Red, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How are you not following? Well, you fixed it now. Probably not following because this is still a relatively recent channel, right? Like, I've been streaming for what? 2 months? Almost, not even that. So welcome in. Not even heard about the money on the tourney. Yeah. There's like a... Maybe I'm misunderstanding. Maybe it's not 50, maybe it's like 30. I don't remember. But it's basically like a, you know, a small sum that's meant to motivate you. It's nice to win, but... I mean, come on, you're not gonna cheat over it, right? It's like, come on. Just want to get better at the game, yeah. That's also another great thing about this tourney. You could cheat just to annoy me, and Dash would let you. Oh, come on. You know what, Loop? Go for it. Go for it. You would not beat me even if you cheated. I am confident enough to say that. You are not built for speedruns, right? You don't enjoy them, so it would be fun to see you try. Yeah, I'm doing great, Reds. Hope you're doing great too. No excuse, you've been here before. No excuse. No excuse then. I'm angry. And Ross, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Man, this is so fast. Absolutely insane. Trash talk gets real, yeah. I mean, Loop is actually surprisingly nice today. I don't know, maybe she's really tired. She's usually a lot nicer when she's exhausted. Usually there's a lot more trash talk coming from her, but she hasn't said a single mean thing to me today. I'm surprised. Not sure what's... she might be sick. Are you okay, Loop? I'd accept everything just to watch you trying a speedrun. Well, I mean, come on, you have to admit, it would be interesting, right? Like, you might not be experienced in speedruns, but like, if you had the advantage of cheating, would you be able to beat the PB? Maybe you would. It would be a lot more even, right? It would be a lot of fun to see. Lube, you're the winner. They're done. I'm glad we are following strictly objective criteria to determine the winners for this tourney, such as declaring winners who didn't even finish a run. Wink wink, Loop, when are you going to run? You still didn't finish a run. Come on. Don't you enjoy Tash's tourney? Come on, Loop. You gotta do it. Loop is probably held at gunpoint. Yeah, something is not right, Loop. Blink twice if something is wrong, if you cannot speak honestly. Because we are surprisingly nice today. Your biggest issue is how are you walking around Timberwolf and barely lost any damage? Because I'm like 1 hour into the run, right? It's all about speed, like... You lose 20% of condition damage per hour when you are cold. So obviously the faster you get to a warm place, the less condition you lose. It's honestly that. It's like... Makes so much difference. What is this weather? Just clear weather. Calm winds. Oh, there we go, nice. Wool took, I'll definitely take that. Loop is good tonight, she's shockingly good. I don't know, Chinia. It's probably because of you, so thank you. I'm gonna thank you. And even if it's not, you deserve it still. You can even be able to beat my time if you had enough time to learn the game. Well, feel free, Mighty. You honestly, you are like the biggest positive surprise of the tourney, in my opinion. If I can say that, like, you just joined on Voyager, you know, to try it. You didn't even know the maps. And you are like, you have the fastest time on Stalker. That's really impressive, honestly. So, good job. It is an objective point, you're naturally the winner. Are you now? Are you? Okay, Chinia, she's no longer nice. I guess I jinxed it. Guys, would you say again? Tu vuoi all'americano and sarracino for Chinia. There we go, there we go. He explained that if I vent with you in the morning, then he's kinder. She. Yeah, oh, yeah, right, yeah. True, true, true. So thank you for your service, Chinia, for letting her vent. Now she's a lot more... Wait, what's the weather? +0. Now she's a lot more tame. I really like it. I really like it.
Thank goodness.
I don't want that. Yeah, your first stream was like, where are you? And now you learn the path, yeah. It's gonna help you a lot in like casual runs as well, right? Like now you will be able to get between regions much faster. Oh no, I'm not making any water. Oh man, what am I doing? I'm trying to actually get a good run here, so I should focus a bit more. Now dance for us, never. Wait, what? There we go, this is what I'm looking for. Lose more health walking 100 feet to the closest building, regardless all the way to Timberwolf. Can beeline it to there in an hour. Full on sprinting crab walk. Well, it depends like how quickly you get cold as well, right? But it's the morning, so I should get cold pretty quickly. And obviously, in case like anybody, not just you, Beef, in case anybody doesn't know, the warming up bonus from these halves your rate at which you're getting cold, so you want that applied as often as possible, right? I don't have any teas right now, but that's why I try to apply this quickly as possible, because it just makes you stay warm for like twice as long as you normally would, no matter what the weather is, right? Please, no moose. I don't see any moose. Looking good. You need to try around with the tea and coffee combo, because I think there might be the key instead of just coffee. Depends on how much you need. I'm not sure what tea you mean, like... Oh man, come on, that was a redeem, right? That was a redeem. That was surprisingly decent loop, you're actually learning. Yeah, I'm not sure what teas you mean, like, if you mean green teas, I don't think the green teas benefit you at all, other than warming up. But yeah, I like to do birch bark, I like to do rosehip and mushroom teas as well. They are definitely beneficial. But on Voyager or Stalker you might find enough coffee that this actually doesn't matter. So I guess, yeah, that's what you mean, right? You typically don't even... Where is all the birch bark? What the hell? I don't see any. That's pretty bad. I don't see any birch bark. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, herbal tea, the box of tea you find, yeah. I'd much rather use birch bark or rosehip tea or mushroom tea. They are just better. The green tea is not very good. Like, it still gives you the warm-up, but it should be like your lowest priority. Assuming you don't sleep, right? That's what the green tea gives you. It regens your condition faster when you're sleeping. But it's not very useful for speedruns. Yeah, tea gives you improved rest, but that's not what you think it is, really. It just helps you when you're asleep. It doesn't affect your fatigue at all. More improved rest that helps with sprint. I don't think it makes any difference. But maybe it's something we should test. I'm like 90% sure that it doesn't affect it though. That's what you get saying you're nice. Oh, you hate me saying you're nice. But you're so nice, Luke. You really are. Isn't she the nicest, guys? Oh, food arrived. Okay. I guess you can hear me now. Again, Aurora Wolf. There we go. She's back to her usual self. She really couldn't stand me saying she was nice. See? She doesn't even want to hear it. Every now and then she blames me. I'm not nice to her, but she doesn't even want me telling her she's nice. Like, come on, Luke. What do you expect from me? Never good enough. Okay, let's not die on this rope jump. Perfect. Okay, that'll work. Maybe it's just due, but it seemed like it did when you were testing on a run. We need a dev console to properly test it. Yeah. The arrows are just not accurate enough, right? And so many things can affect it, like if you're walking uphill or downhill, I think it drains your fatigue differently as well. I think I tested that a long time ago, but I don't really remember the specifics. So, -9, 3, oh, I didn't use this. Okay, it's like -1. So I need to dump like everything in here probably, almost. That should be good enough. Oh no, it started snowing in PV. That could very much be a blizzard.
Freezing.
Hopefully it isn't. Oh man, be kind to Loop. Kali, why? Why are you so mean to me? Come on, really? Okay. I increased the price to 1000 and you guys are still redeeming it. God damn it. Okay, I hope she's not here, so she doesn't hear most of it. Let me quickly start a timer. The sooner I start it, the better the chance that she will miss some of it. So there we go, 2 minutes. Okay, Lub, you're just the nicest. You really are. I just, I really need to do better. I should, yeah, scaredy duck. But
Damn.
please don't call her like that, Chinya. She deserves better than that. She's just so amazing, isn't she? And I agree with that. She should win the tourney, even if she doesn't run. Like, she's just a natural winner, so why shouldn't she win the tourney? I mean, that makes perfect sense, right? Who else should win it if not her? Okay, let's warm up real quick. And yeah, she's just been here from pretty much the start, right? She's just so supportive. I mean, what's not to like about Loop? Yeah, poor Bash. See? She's so compassionate. She says these words, and she even let me have it as a redeem because she's just so generous. And she totally meant those words. Everybody knows that. Yeah, it's too bad Loop can't hear me right now because I have so many wonderful things to say about her, and I just can't tell it to her directly because she's not listening, you know. But yeah, she's great. You guys know it, right? There's just no words that describe it properly. Oh, finally. Ugh. Okay, no more. How many hours am I in now? I don't know exactly. I would say like 2.5, 3, something like that probably. We started like in the morning, but it was past sunrise, so definitely less than 6, like significantly less than 6. I would say 3 at most. But I may have overestimated how much time this crab walk actually saves. I mean, it's still insanely powerful, right? But I don't think it's gonna save like 6 or 7 hours of a one-day run because... Oh, see, this is the problem with the crab walk. I just flew too far because it's just too fast. I should just walk straight here because I'm not confident enough with this. Wow. I lost some condition there, it's definitely gonna affect the run, unfortunately. No blizzard, not even a light breeze, yeah. I honestly have crazy good weather luck, like I've had very little wind for most of the tourney, but this could turn into a blizzard. I mean, we started
Can't feel
this snow started in PV, so there's like a pretty high chance it's going to turn into a blizzard. Could still just be regular snow, we will see. But yeah, literal opposite of your runs. I restart any run that starts in snowfall or in wind. So if you're not doing that, definitely do that. You know, if you get a decent weather at the start of the run, then there's a good chance it's going to hold at least for a while. Anytime I see snow when I start the run, I just restart right away, no matter what, because, you know, there's maybe like a 50% chance that it's gonna be a blizzard, so why waste time? I'm just gonna restart right away. Sometimes the cold starts can help later on in FM, yeah, I agree. I like to start in the morning, actually, so this was a good spawn, like a morning spawn, I like them. It's really cold right now, but it doesn't matter. By the time I leave PV, it's gonna be the warmest part of the day, and I will be able to breeze through like 3 regions, right? at least. Mystery Lake, Forward Musket, Broken Railroad, maybe even through Far Range. So that's why I like morning starts. Another great thing about these is that you don't have to worry about the aurora in the dam, right?
Just want to lay
Because
down for a bit.
you're always gonna be in PV during the day, so you don't have to worry about the wires. You had one where it wasn't absolutely disgusting out, the blizzard started as you entered PV. Yeah, PV is just rough. PV has the highest chance of blizzards out of all regions. So anytime I see snow start in a PV, I'm kind of worried that it's going to turn into a blizzard. Of course, no coffee, typical. Let me take just some of the water, start a fire real quick. Okay, book, kettle, that'll work. There's not much cover from after the dam onwards. True. I stop like where I can, right? I stop in camp office. I sometimes stop in poachers depending on if I'm cold or not. And then I go all the way to the tunnel in Far Range. I don't stop in Broken Railroad at all. So I need like what? Like 20. It's 12. Okay, I don't have that much actually. Need to keep some for later. Make some birch bark, glow sips. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. And let's search this real quick. Maybe find some coffee. Yeah, like if we don't get any coffee, then this run is still dead. But maybe we could just pretend that we got it and just continue, right? Because yeah, based on what Tash said, I mean, I'm almost certain it's going to be banned anyway, so these runs wouldn't count regardless. So we don't really have to like necessarily complete it fully legit. If we don't find coffee, we pretend we did and we just don't cook it, but we add some time at the end. We'll see. Hey Bucket, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Spawn coffee, yeah. I don't have any mods installed when I'm running this, so I can't really spawn anything in. Ooh, nice, orange bandage. That's exactly what I was hoping for there. I'm not sure why I'm searching the cabinets. They only have clothes. I don't particularly need any clothes. Okay, do I have... Wow, I am really low on like everything in here. Really? I still have 4 birch bark, but it's not as much as I would like. Still no coffee. Maybe we'll get some here if we're really lucky. Cloth is not really what I'm looking for. We already had 2 items from this cabinet, so I really didn't expect to get much more.
Someone's
It's always RNG, so who knows. Wow, the movement speed is very easy to see in interiors, right? Like, it moves so much faster. Okay, I don't really have anything else to make. I could... Okay, let me just drop these, of course. Just finished setting up OBS mix settings. That was quite tiring. Oh yeah, I just looked up some guide to do that and never touched it since I don't wanna screw it up. The only thing I sometimes modify is the noise gate if it's necessary, but that's the only thing I really touch. So you're also in the beginner division, right, Bucket? I think you're the only one from the division that didn't run yet, so when are you planning to run?
Where's the good stuff?
I think both Mighty and Bella... Mighty definitely finished runs, right? Bella, I think maybe she didn't finish yet, but She started running at least. Noise gates, compressors, yeah. There's a lot of settings to play around with, and I kind of don't wanna mess them up now that I have it set up. I'll get this as well. Didn't catch Bella's time, yeah. Maybe the roster's not updated yet, but I'm not sure if she finished in like a single stream. I think she just started, but I don't think she finished it still. Okay, let's head out. This feels kind of slow, and the RNG has not been that great so far. Aside from like weather's pretty good. But coffee was not so good. I'm thinking if I should go to Signal Hill or not. I guess let's go. We don't have the coffee, so let's try it. And if we don't get the coffee there, we just pretend we get it anyway. And see where we get. Come on, pick it up. Man, my mouse is really dying. I'm struggling with these clicks. You're the only one on the board in your division, but if crab walking is banned, you will run it again. Oh yeah, you use crab walking as well, right? Yeah. But like, originally the tourney was meant to be 2 weeks, right? And in the end it was extended to 4 weeks. So, I mean, we still have more than 2 weeks left anyway, so... Even if our times disappear, I don't really care. Like, I'm fine with it. And like, it needs to be done, right? Like, if there was a better way to do it, we could do it, but like, what is the better alternative? I'm not sure. And welcome, Backpacker. You had the move and the PC set up. You'll begin maybe tomorrow or Friday. Yeah, nice, nice. You were planning to try and get a better time anyways. Exactly, right? Like, I wasn't done with my time either, so even if my time disappears, it doesn't matter to me that much. Will I be able to beat my PB in 2 weeks? I can guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure I can get at least close. So I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, it needs to be banned, right? Like, this is why I demonstrated it in this stream. Everybody can see how huge the difference is. Yeah, you definitely can. And are you gonna try and run the unofficial interloper run as well, Mighty? I really need to drink a birch bark as well. We don't have the health regen on. Need to get sub 1 day on Stalker first. Yeah, fair enough. I'm sure if you can get sub 1 day on Voyager, then sub 1 day on Stalker is just a matter of time. Right, it's very similar in this tourney. Like, you will face more wildlife, and there will be slightly less loot, but like, temperatures are basically the same. The spawn points are the same. So it's not like drastically different, I guess. On Interloper, you just need to know the spawn points because they are like completely different. And there's not much of anything anywhere. Did I pick up the flare already? I picked it up, yeah. So we did get the coffee, that's good. Let's try to find some more. We are 7 hours of it, right? Yeah, okay. That's you know, like, I don't know how your PB run was, but, you know, weather can always be better, and you can always get more coffee, so definitely ways to shave it off. But yeah, to be honest, actually sub 1 day is gonna be much harder if crab walking is banned completely, right? Because right now with this crab walking we at least had like 4% boost, and if we're not gonna have that, I mean, what, 24 hours is like what? It's like 1440 minutes. So if you're like 4% faster than that, that's It's like around 60 or something like that, right? So you save like 1 hour on crab walking even on PC. So now it's gonna have to be like sub 23 or equivalent of sub 23 with crab walking, if you can use crab walking anymore. You will need to learn how to get out of AC on Loper 2, who's spawned by the exit on Voyager and Stalker. Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, the spawn is better. That easily saves you like 1 hour at least. Yeah, but one of the spawns is pretty close to the exit anyway, even on Interloper, so I don't think you have to worry about it too much. If I make it better for the viewer, if crab walking is banned because it's not great to watch, yeah, I can see how, yeah. It doesn't bother me, but I imagine, yes, a lot of people might be bothered by this diagonal walking. I'm just curious about, you know, like, when is walking diagonally allowed now? Because, like, sometimes you have to walk, or, like, you don't have to, but it makes sense, right? Like, if you're looking around, then you kind of want to walk diagonally for a little bit. If you want to check what your sprint meter is, then it makes sense. But I suppose crab walking is like when you walk straight for extended periods of time and you are walking diagonally, so that's basically what gives you the advantage, the speed advantage, and that's what should be banned. How many torches do I have? It's not too great.
To escape this cold.
I'm not sure if they're gonna last me. All the way through dam. Yeah, everything is cold already, so I'm not gonna bother reheating it here. We can stop in the dam. Just wanna pick up some coal here. I'm probably gonna be over encumbered very soon. Am I still not over encumbered? That's kind of surprising, actually. I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. I'm shockingly light. So we're at 7 coal. I think I still wanna pick up more. Maybe some sticks. Just gonna take it all. You only noticed it yesterday yourself. You end up only watching half the screen, yeah. That's true, right? Like, if you're going somewhere and there's a wolf, like, on one side, you might not be able to see it when you're walking diagonally.
I'm too tired to think straight.
But other than that, it's gonna be an advantage. And it looks like this isn't gonna be a blizzard in the end. It's been snowing for way too long, so it's probably just good old regular snow.
My fingers feel numb.
All tourney competitors, are you paying attention? Well, I am, but yeah. I don't know how many competitors are here. Mighty. Loop is technically a competitor, right? Let's say. So, what's the verdict? I'm hoping it's banned. So I'm down to a single torch. I don't know if it's gonna last me through the dam. I really need to torch in here, but it is 46%. With this really quick movement, maybe it won't matter. Panel has reached a verdict on crab walking. It is with immediate effect banned. All times submitted where crab walking was used will be disqualified. Perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for, so I'm really glad this happened. And I can remove the question mark from my title now, since it's definitely an unofficial run. Since we definitely cannot do this anymore. So let me just change that real quick. Let me remove that from the title. Just so there are no questions about that. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to run again. Since I have no time now. This is exciting. This is exciting. I have no time on the board. You would agree on this too, yeah. I think it's a good decision because the difference is just huge, right? LD will be asking everyone to step up and admit they submitted their run with crab walking. Anyone who doesn't let us know will be checking the votes. Yeah. I hope you guys won't have too much work with it. I know this must have caused some panic for you as organizers. Hopefully there will be as little disruption from now on as possible. I am right away admitting that all of my runs were crab walking, so you can take them off the leaderboard right away because they would not be valid. And yeah, I can't really speak for anyone else, but I'm sure multiple people used it. But I don't think everyone did. I think Cats or AV may have not used the crab walking one, so their runs might still be valid, but I don't want to speak for them. I don't know. If peeps let you know, it will save you having to do this because it's a lot of work. Exactly. Yeah. Like, you don't even have to check my votes. They are definitely using crab walking, so there you go. You did, yeah, you used it also on your run. Yeah, you mentioned it. AV didn't use it. Yeah, I think he didn't, but you know, let him speak for himself. Maybe he used it for like parts of it, so we'll be wiser later. Yeah, I think this is a good decision. And we still have almost 3 weeks, right? Okay, like 2.5 weeks left in the tourney, so I think we can all get some good runs in regardless. So I'm not bothered by losing the runs at all. I think AV streamed his current run anyway, yeah. He had some PBs actually, right? But he didn't want to upload them because he wasn't even happy with them.
Come on.
Because they were only like 30 minutes faster, and that he just felt like he could do even better, so he didn't even bother submitting those.
Well,
oh, come
that didn't work.
on, my torch is running out. Don't do this. 80% chance. It just gives us all a level playing field, which we need at this point in the game. Exactly, yeah. Like, this wasn't level playing field, right? Like, anybody who wouldn't use this would be severely disadvantaged. So I'm glad it's banned now. Okay, this is fine. Put this on. Let's make some... I can make like 1 coffee, right? Yeah, and I need to keep 4. I actually don't have anything else. Wow. Where's all my stuff? Rose hips, all this I need to do.
We're gonna need to eat soon.
Eat soon as well. Okay, sure. Let's do this. I have a cheaty habit. I need to break it in the game. Yeah, me too, honestly. I expect to lose some runs to accidentally crab walking because I'm used to it now. So that's gonna be fun, losing runs to that. But I'm sure I'll get used to it pretty quickly. Let's eat all these kettles, so I have to carry them around. Wait, what is this with frostbite risk? I thought I had all clothing slots filled. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Okay, let me make some of these maybe. I still have a little bit of time. I can make some of this birch bark. And this. I feel like my cooking skill is really low. Didn't even get the can in. Okay, let's use this. Didn't even use the can in PV. What's my cooking? Yeah, it's really low. Damn. Oh, and that birch, they didn't even warm up, it was too far. I always forget to check that. I just make sure they don't burn, but I never check that they are actually warming up. I don't want that. I still have some capacity for toilet water, so let's take it. It means less water we need to make ourselves. So we're at slightly... Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, let me drop the half a liter then. I definitely don't want to be over encumbered. This is the last cabinet. I'll check for coffee. Any extra coffee would be really nice. Oh yeah, I can check this desk actually. Let me do that too. Oh, come on, really? Oh man, what's up with my clicks today? What is going on? That was weird. And yeah, I'm really wondering what this means for like actual speedruns, right? Like this turn is also a speedrun, but like the speedruns that have been around for a while, like challenge speedruns and stuff like this, because that is gonna be heavily affected. Look at this, a wool too. Why not? Why not? This makes me a little over encumbered. I'm actually gonna drop my shoes. Those are not really warming me up much. I don't want to be over encumbered. Why am I carrying this ruined torch? That's unnecessary weight I do not need. Of course, no coffee here, as usual. I am a little worried, more than a little worried at this point, about my... Maybe I can find some more mushrooms later. About my cooking. It's really low, and there's a moose in my way. Even better. I only have one rock. Oh man, why? Come on, get away from there. Damn, he's running in the wrong way. I wanna go that way, come on. Really? What a nasty moose. Oh my god, come on. This is the worst. There's some rocks. I need these right now. Come on. Get away from there. There we go. Nice, at least the moose scared the wolves, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, the weather's not really good now. It turns into a blizzard, I'm in trouble. But the wind's also bad enough. Yeah, I feel like I'm a lot slower. I'm walking against the wind, I think. Which I definitely don't want to be doing. Yeah, I must be walking against the wind here. It just feels slower. There we go. Definitely want to drink this. Wow, this is bad. Yeah, so this is maybe not gonna beat my PB because like the luck is not there. Which is unfortunate. The weather's not good and coffee luck is absolutely horrible. We might still get some in camp office, but I'm not so sure at this point. Yeah, this luck is this weather is absolutely horrible. Do birch bark teas stack the restoration buff? Yeah, but only the duration. So like you can always only recover 2.5% condition per hour with them. But you can stack the duration, yeah. But it can be bugged sometimes if you like quit the game and join the same save later. Or like load the same save later. The buff might disappear, so it's best to not stack it for like really long periods of time. Yeah, it lasts longer, yeah. It stacks, the duration stacks, yes. Loop is no more here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's just, you know, AFK, just being a bad mod as usual. There's a restoration bug where if you die and start a new game, you get a restoration buff. Yeah. I know about that, and you don't even have to die. You just load a different save. You like drink the tea, you save the game, and then you load the different save, and the buff is gonna be there. Which is quite broken too. And now that I think about it, I probably benefited from it by accident in the previous tourney. And probably many other people too, when they were restarting. I noticed that something was wrong, but I thought it was just a UI bug back then. I didn't know it actually healed you, that's pretty broken. Yeah, I think it affected several people, right? Because it just made sense. In the previous turn you just drank a lot of birch and something went wrong, then you restarted, played a new run, and basically the bug affected you at that point. Okay, what do we do now? We need to start a fire. Of course we didn't get the coffee, the luck is absolutely horrible here. I don't think I see the RNG oats either, so this is probably not gonna be a PB even though I really wanted it to be. You feel either very depressed or very tired. Well, I hope it's the tired one. So hopefully you'll get some rest and you'll feel better.
Come on.
So it was just a graphical bug, but yeah. Seeing the buff on screen like that, yeah. I no longer have a PB. Oh, come on, Tash, don't rub it in. Yeah,
well.
true, but I mean my old PB. Damn, Tash. Okay, so I can't even make any more tea, right? I mean coffee, yeah. I can make this. It's gone. Okay, yeah, it is gone. You are right. You are right. It's gone. I mean my old PB. Yeah, yeah, I understood. I understood. It's no longer a PB. What do I want you to do? I don't know. I want you to feel better. I don't even get to say PB. Those are forbidden words now. I see, I see. It's my FPB, my former PB. Is that better? Wait, what? Oh yeah, I don't have anything. Oh man, come on, really? Okay, sure, let's do this. I don't even get to say PB, okay. Lee, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow. Oh, come on, really? Again? Why are you doing this? I can eat this, I guess, for some warming up. Yeah, let's go. Intro song. This is your intro song. Nice. Why is Blade still on there? Because Blades didn't confirm yet, probably, right? Like, he's probably AFK or something. I'm sure he will confirm whether he crab walked or not, and then it's going to be modified. So what else can I do here? I should definitely grab the ingredients, right? That's why I came here. Oh, I wanted this as well. Skillet, cooking oil, drop 10. Yeah, you're taking one of the ones who confirm. Exactly, exactly, yeah. That's what I thought. I'm sure Blade will confirm it when he, like, gets the memo of what's happening. Bedroll? I don't need that. I don't need that. I am missing flour. Where's flour? Where the hell is flour? Hello? Wow, where's flour? I didn't pick it up, did I? No. What? There we go. Sneaky, sneaky flower. So, okay, I might be needing... Yeah, exactly. Luke probably can't even hear us, so we can't annoy her. I only have one coffee, it's gonna be really tough. I need to save it for the airfield, at least most of it. But we still have a good time. We are like 12 hours in, so... It's not gonna be too far behind PB. It should still be like under 1 day, maybe. We'll see. We can bring like a fraction of the coffee. Right, we are over encumbered. I should maybe manage my inventory a little bit. What can I possibly drop? Maybe I have some books or something I could drop.
I'm getting weaker.
I'm really worried about the cooking though. And we are low on tinder too. Oh man. Okay, drop this. We don't need 2 hats. We really just want to be covered from... And drop this as well. Just want to be covered from frostbite. You sure someone on the board did crab walk, they would, yeah, they would like mention it, right? Yeah. Man, must be all the coffee. But yeah, as you say, like, I don't think anybody's gonna keep it in when... yeah, keep it in. That was not the right choice of word after this redeem, but yeah, I think everybody will just come out clean. Okay, that also doesn't work. You know what I'm saying. I'm sure everybody would just admit that they were using the crab walk. Man, I'm so used to the crab walk, but yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, right? Like, what is this going to mean for actual speedruns? Will they split the categories now? Will they ban the crab walk? I still feel like the crab walk ban is like the most obvious way to deal with it. But I'm curious to see. Because I did use a crab walk on my Hunted 1 speedrun as well. That's also like a world record of that challenge. I managed to beat the previous record by only like 2 in-game minutes. And that was definitely because of the crab walk, right? Without crab walk I would not beat it. But now that crab walk is this broken, I don't think they'll allow it. Okay, so the weather got better, at least there's no wind. But we still don't get any more coffee, unfortunately. At least I don't think I have to warm up here. Just gonna drink some more birch bark. I'm gonna make it all the way to the tunnel again. And I'd say we're about 12 hours in now, so honestly, I don't think it's gonna beat our PB, but yeah. Sub 1 day should be easy. I mean, sub 1 day we did it even before, right? Without any sprinting. But on this run we could barely sprint because we didn't find any extra coffee other than this one coffee cup here. Really all I can use. And this is a bad time to use it too. I think I'm gonna have to stop here to pick up some kettles. I really need some more tinder. Oh no, I did the exact opposite thing of what I wanted. Drop the stalks and keep the heads. I don't need to eat this anymore. Let's drop it. Ah, not getting me that easily. No wolves nearby. I might be hearing an aurora. I can't tell. Second.
I'm feeling so drained.
Yeah, I'm definitely hearing an aurora, so we're getting an aurora soon. But I should be able to make past Broken Railroad before this becomes an issue. Otherwise I'm gonna have to deal with aurora wolves. That would not be great. Imagine all my drinks are cold now, yeah. So no more warming up. Yeah, now it's very easy to hear. Probably gonna be able to see it soon. 100% on Aurora. I just need to get past the wolves in front of Maintenance Shed because they will be very hard to deal with. they will ignore the torch if they turn into Aurora Wolves, but I think I still have like 1 hour. I should be able to make it past, I think at least. Try to first break fast in FA run offline, go to Mountaineer's Hut in Timberwolf in 3 to 4 hours, yay progress. Yeah, that's a pretty good time, especially for like a first attempt. Yeah. I really hope I can make it. Ooh, maybe not an hour. An hour might have been too optimistic. No, God, please no, Aurora, exactly. I think it's not going to affect me too much. I think. We'll see if we can make it. I still can use, like... Hey, Afimi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay, that's deer. I almost didn't hear it over the redeem. Come on, Will, come on, come on, come on. You have to get past maintenance shed. Then everything will be alright. Man, I sure seem to be getting a lot of auroras, right? Like, I got it on my previous run today too, but it was way later. It was like in the airfield. It didn't even matter.
Cold is
I
making my
didn't
head
see
feel
any
thick.
wildlife at that point. Come on, don't get stuck now. We don't have time for this. We need to beat the aurora. Okay, there can be one wolf here. He should not be turned into an aurora wolf yet. Still quite early.
Wait,
The wildlife
so
changes
cold.
to aurora wildlife the
Again.
same time as electronics come online, so I don't think these lamps actually work. But we will be able to see it on the car in front of maintenance shed. I don't think the electronics are on yet. I could use coffee here, but I think I'll be fine. We still have at least 15 minutes, and we are almost at the maintenance shed. Should be fine. And there aren't even any wolves here, so we got lucky with that too. I think I'm gonna extinguish the torch. We're cold anyway. We won't have to fight off any wolves anymore. And I really needed to start a fire once I reach the far range tunnel. And this is my last torch. I would rather not use the flares. Though I actually... Wait, where is it? I have two and I'm gonna get a third one here, so... Maybe it doesn't matter that much. I'm really worried about my cooking skill. I'm like halfway there. And I have very little to cook. This is actually a huge problem. Oh man, I'm just stopping here in the middle of the cold because... Yeah, I actually cannot cook my stuff. I need to cook more... I don't know what. I got very little birch in Timberwolf Mountain this run. And that's what is the difference basically. it's kind of not working out, so I need to look out for some rose hips and mushrooms. Why is this run unofficial? Because it's using the crab walk, and crab walk was just banned because there's been some new findings where crab walk is faster on controllers than keyboards if you crab walk in like a specific angle. No, on keyboards you can't really use angles because you just press two buttons, so it's like always 45 degrees. But on a controller you can move in like different angles, and in some ways it can be like really broken. And right now I'm actually using like I'm using a console controller emulator to demonstrate this, and you can probably see it even by the naked eye. Like I'm moving way faster when I'm moving diagonally now. So that's basically the problem with it. It's uneven, right, for people who use controller and people who don't. So it had to be banned, and this makes these runs unofficial. But today it's like a little bit of science mainly. And Sarah, hey, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So it's -6. I can use 2 here. Drop these. Did I pick up the skillet? I do have the skillet. Okay, all good. All good. We are not dead yet, but I cannot really make anything. That is so disappointing. 3 liters. Oh man. Okay, so let's just warm up. Let's drop this for some cooking points. You are great to hear. Yeah, I'm great too. I'm great too. How's the run going? Well, not so great, but it's just an unofficial run because crab walking got banned, so this wouldn't really count as an official run anyway. But I'm just trying to see whether I can just beat my PB with the first try, because it's absolutely broken. That's what I'm trying to do here. Rose hips. Do I have anything else at all? I can finally eat this, but it's not enough. Still need a lot more cooking points. I'm quite worried about this right now. I have nothing else to cook. Okay, let's move. We're quite a bit over encumbered, but really can't do much about it at this point. Still, we are moving so quickly, it's not even gonna matter, but I don't know, maybe we can beat my PB, right? My PB was 22.5 hours, and my previous run without any sprinting was like 23 hours, so maybe we're still gonna beat it. I mean, we still have like 8 hours and we're already in fire range, so it's not impossible. Whoa. I don't see any pry bar anywhere. There we go.
This'll come in handy.
Was worth I skipped it. I didn't pay too much attention at the start of this tunnel. I think it might be worth stopping here and checking for some potential coffee or even tea. Like, I really need something to cook at this point. This is really strange. Never had to worry about that before. Come on, give me some tea or coffee. Oh, matches, really? I don't need that. Well, that's not good. I think there might be some mushrooms before the shortcut over here, so let's see. Drop this. Crabble is very fast, it almost looks like I'm sprinting. Exactly, Femi, that's the reason they banned crab walking, right? This is how fast you can do it with a controller if you hold it in like a very specific angle. It's roughly 40% faster than regular walking. It's really crazy. For comparison, sprinting is like maybe like 120% faster, so it's still not as fast as sprinting, but almost. Wait, is this all there is here? That is not that great. Unfortunate. I really need more. I still don't have enough. Oh no, not what I wanted. Let me drink more birch bark. And let's do this goat. It's a little harder to get into that hole when I'm walking this fast. See, I can't get there. I struggle getting here now. There we go. Am I not in the right spot? It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't let me go up. Oh, this is pretty bad. Usually I do this faster. There we go. Finally. That took too long. Well, since I found the matches, I don't have to stop for torch chaining. I'm just gonna do this. But I need to look out for some mushrooms or anything really. Anything will help. Let me just drink this whole thing. Weather condition is really good. We can definitely tank some fall damage. Okay, there could be some wolf here though, I need to be careful. How's my coffee? And okay, I still have a full dose basically. I could use here for sprinting maybe, if I really need it. But I hope the dog won't be here. Are you here, doggo? Come on, don't be here. Yeah, I don't see him. It's usually just past this bridge, somewhere near those train cars. Oh no, it looks like wind is not cooperating though. That's not the best wind. Oh man, that was a good one. That was a good one, Shinya. Ooh, really good one. There we go, there's some mushrooms. This is what I'm looking for. These are really tall mushrooms though. This is a tall tree stump. Like, who the hell cut this down? Like, what? How? Training. Well, thanks a lot, Chinia. Thanks a lot for your training. Wait, can I... No, I cannot do this anymore. You're sorry, but is there still no wind? We did have wind, Beef. We did have wind. We had wind in Mystery Lake. And there actually is wind now. It's not very strong, but we'll see once we leave this tunnel. It might affect me a little bit. We shall see. And what's the time? We are about 17 hours in. So that's not too bad. But we still need oats. So I have to go to Justice. 17 hours in with only one coffee tin. Pretty solid if you ask me. Okay, let's see how windy it is outside. Did I really? Come on, we had wind. We had wind beef. Actually, I didn't have any foggy weather this round. That's not good, right? If you like want truly a good run, you ideally want some fog. We didn't get lucky with fog today. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any wind actually. It seemed like it when I was leaving Orange, entering the tunnel. But it seems like the wind is calm. But yeah, I'm definitely quite lucky with weather. Like, I feel like I should get windy weather more. But I'm not complaining.
Can't feel my hands.
Yeah, it's calm wind, nice. Okay, all the drinks are cold, I can't really use that anymore. Oh man, I should have looked around for some more mushrooms and stuff. I'm like... Yeah, okay, maybe it's... okay, it should be fine maybe. We're at like 15 or 16 cooking points, so we need like 10 more. But we can get that from the coffee and from the porridge. It might slow us down a little bit, we will see. Wait, why am I doing this? I don't even need this. In fact, let me drop this completely. So I'm a little lighter. I should not need that at all at this point. I'm just gonna use the flares, I still have 3 flares. Okay, now for the shortcut. I really should try the other shortcut that the Christy mentioned. But I'm gonna check that off stream and practice it a little bit. I don't wanna risk getting stuck now. Just gonna do it the usual way. I'm gonna need to drink a little bit of coffee here, I think. Actually, with these speeds, maybe I don't. Let me try jumping this without coffee. I think it might be possible. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. We lost a little bit of condition, but okay, never mind. It's okay, we do need coffee with this, even with this crab walking exploit. It's still too slow to actually make the jump, so just give me a little bit. There we go. Maybe if I jumped from higher up it would be enough, but doesn't matter. Let's sprint while we can. That didn't last very long.
I'm so tired.
And I would like to find some more mushrooms maybe. There might be some around here, I think. You can see some over there. That's 1, 2. 3. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna find a 4th one anywhere though. Ooh, walking diagonally through this tree, not a great idea, especially looking down. Couldn't have done that. Okay, now for this jump. I could choose the safer route, but I do like jumping here because it's slightly faster. Let's see how it goes. Oh man, come on. Don't get stuck. Oh! Ooh, I hate that jump so much.
Something's making me feel really tired.
Okay, let's get to justice real quick. Condition's still looking good, so I can tank some damage, but I need to grab the odds anyway. Still need to watch out for wolves here. This is probably the last place where I can find wolves. Gonna go now, catch you later. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Tash, and thank you for dealing with the mess that was created with this new discovery. I'm glad it was handled so quickly, and hopefully there won't be any more issues. See you later. Thanks for that. It wasn't me, Tash. I didn't discover it. Blame Ruak. I am just demonstrating that it's really broken, and I brought it to attention because, you know, I wanted the answer ASAP. For once, it wasn't me. Messing with me. Okay, see you later. So you take the same damage if it's -1 degree or if it's -40. Exactly, Biff, yeah. Once you're freezing, you take 20 points of condition per hour damage. Unless you have hypothermia, then you are taking 40, so definitely don't do this with hypothermia. That's why it's important to watch this, right? I'm like halfway there, I do need to warm up sooner or later. Walking straight to the airfield, even if I had the oats, would be a bad idea. I would probably survive it if it wasn't for hypothermia, but yeah. Exactly as you say, like, it doesn't matter what the weather is like. That's why I like freezing in, or like I prefer freezing in the airfield in this challenge. compared to other places, right? Because airfield is the coldest, and we are like past midnight. It's actually just -21. That's pretty good for airfield, but it would be even warmer in like Mystery Lake. Oh, I should have started this sooner. I can see here pretty well. Maybe I can just use the matches. There we go. Start a fire. Warm up real quick. Maybe make some more mushrooms.
Come on.
So what
That
can
should
we
help
even
warm
do
things
here?
up.
I can't do anything right now, and I have... oh, okay, I do not... Well, that's a bummer. Okay, I have to think about this. Okay, I can do this, I guess. I'm not warming up as quickly as I would like to. Oh man, I forgot to drop the keys I already have. Definitely want to warm up those. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need these other ones actually. So what's my... I'm at 3 liters now. It's slightly heavier than I'd like. I can actually... Okay, I can drop like... maybe even 1 liter here. You can get some in the hard ride. Okay, that's... Oh, maybe it's a little bit of a risk. Let me just do all 50. Let me drop this. And we should be fine. Let me drop this as well. Let's head out. Yeah. So let me... Okay, maybe let me drop 1 flare. I'm not gonna need it anymore. I have 2 more. That's more than enough. And wait, what's this? Well, stop it. It's not what you're experiencing. Yeah, it's definitely like that. It's just, you know, cold damage. You're basically freezing. The game doesn't care at all how cold exactly you are. Oh, come on. I can still use this. Final bit of coffee. I'm not even sure this is worth drinking with all this... with how quickly we can grab walk. Because, you know, drinking this coffee slows us down and we can only sprint for a little bit. Does it really help us that much? Maybe not.
I'm too tired to
Yeah,
think
there we
straight.
go. That barely allowed me to sprint. Could have been a waste of time, maybe. I don't know. Okay, looks like this is probably actually gonna be my PB. Oh, PB. Okay, Tash is no longer here, so I can call it PB. Haha. Yeah, my previous PB before it was wiped was 22.5 hours, and like right now it looks like it's gonna be like 20 maybe, something like that. 21 at worst. And that's just like first try, right? And we had pretty bad coffee luck. We had okay weather luck, but still we had some wind. So like luck wasn't bad, but it wasn't a, you know, PB kind of luck at the same time. So here we will be able to see exactly how really powerful this grab walk is. Really curious what the actual final time will be. Am I still over encumbered? Let's drop our jeans. We don't need them anymore. This path feels a little weird. I don't remember this rock at all. But I can see the plane on the lake, so like I'm not going in the wrong direction. Right, this doesn't seem right. That cannot be the cottage island, right? It should be somewhere past it. Or is it the cottage island? Okay, it is the cottage island. There's the Aurora Bear. That's the other island. It kind of blends in with the background. Couldn't tell where the other island was. Oh, it's starting to snow. Okay, so the aura's ending. I don't think it's gonna matter much. Like, we're almost there.
Can't feel my feet.
Not even gonna bother warming up, we still have plenty of condition. Come on, T-Christny. There's not gonna be any wolves in here. Especially now, right? Because the aura's ending, so like all the animals are spooked. They're just running away. They are turning into regular animals again. That means we might get a moose here, so I need to be careful. I won't be able to see it very well in this weather. So, is the moose here? Will I need this rock? Let's see. Man, this airfield is so spread out, even walking like this still feels kind of slow. Takes forever to get to this island. Okay, I don't really see a moose. Let's fire this as a warning anyway. So let's do some cooking, and yeah, this is gonna be a PB, I think. So just like that, first try with this insanely overpowered crab walk. Just easy to see what a difference it is. Too late, Shinya, too late. The one issue that could happen here is if we get a blizzard or a wind change, maybe my fires will go off. Let's see. Let's start one fire. Damn delay, yeah. We should pause and resume the screen, that sometimes helps.
Come on.
Oh, come on, start it. Don't be like that.
Come on. Come on.
Also, what's my water level? I don't remember if I dropped too much.
It worked.
We have 250. Okay, I have to go fetch some from the cottage. Let me just set up all of these. 1 coffee, 2 coffees. Make a what? Okay. Make a second fire. Perfect timing would have been when he pulled out the rod. Yeah, that would have been pretty good timing. Oh, come on, just let me start this.
Well,
Why am I not
thank goodness
warm
for that.
enough? Wow, 2 coal fires and I'm still not warm. So, yeah, let me... This is actually almost done. Never mind, let's do the porridges first. I want these being prepped. I can start making a second coffee maybe, and second porridge. And now let's grab some more water from the cottage. I need only like 0.10 liters, so I don't need to waste too much time here. Yeah, that's good enough. 0.20. Also this. So this is still in progress. This is almost done. It doesn't matter. Okay, I still can make pancakes, right? I need to wait for level 2 cooking. That's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I suppose, okay, I can make the mushrooms as well. Make it go faster. And I may have to fetch more water. This is the problem with not having the cooking high enough. Come on, hurry up. There we go, there we go. What's our cooking? It's level 2 finally. Okay, perfect. So let's start making the next porridge. And pancakes. So we should be at 4 coffees, right? 4 coffees, 2 porridge, 3, 4 porridge. So we just need to make the pancakes. And I need to fetch more water again. Right, the wolf hole, because there can be wolves just to the left of where we were at the time. We weren't near the or ending, yeah, exactly. But typically when I take this route, there's never any wolves. I pretty much never run into wolves here. It happened to me only once. It seems to be pretty rare. Okay, so that's all the porridge and 1 pancakes, right? 4, yeah, okay, so I just need to make 3 pancakes. This is not the ideal way to cook this, clearly. Maybe it won't even be a PB. I don't know, it's gonna be close. I think it will be a PB, but let's see. Third pancakes. At least I think it's the third ones, right? Yeah. I need to add some more coal here. And last ones. Just lucky, seem to get wolves there more than half the time. I don't know, I've done many runs and I have only had them once. I think it depends what angle you approach it. Like, the wolves are there, right? The wolves are definitely there, but you can avoid them if you approach from a central angle. At least I think. Come on, sleep, sleep. What time do we get? Sorry for disappearing. Okay, 23 to 46. It's actually not a PB, look at that. That's kind of unfortunate. But okay, it's still OP, right? Like, first try. I was just 14 minutes or something. 15 minutes of my PB, pretty much. So, yeah. In conclusion, this Crabwog is insanely powerful. So, I'm glad it was banned. It was just too much. Now let's just find somebody to write. That was it. I hope Loop started her run already. Come on, Loop, where are you? Where are you, Loop? Come on, hurry up! Damn it, Loop. Oh, raid Gent. Okay, fine. I wanted to raid you, but fine. Let's raid Gent. Hopefully, I will spell that right. Did I get it right? There we go. Okay, so thank you everyone for being here. I'll be back on Friday afternoon, and tomorrow we will be playing Portal 2 co-op with Loop, so feel free to check her out if you want to see some of that, in case you're not following her yet. And yeah, thank you for all the follows, Donny, Rainitz, Red5, and Lee. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting this tourney, basically a reset. So let's see how that goes. So thank you everyone. Next, Chinia, Loop, Kristni, Beef, Dash, and everyone who was here earlier. And yeah, hopefully I will see you all on Friday. So see you.